Good morning, good people. It is Sunday. It's the first Sunday of November, which means that it's officially holiday season. And I am excited. Welcome to the Get Right Radio Show. I'm Kelvin Unique.
And I'm Christopher Armani.
And Eric is right there. And he's not here yet, but I guess he's going to be here eventually, one day, maybe soon.
Yeah. What's this, the third week?
This is the third week that we have not had Eric.
Wow.
I miss Eric.
We need a new co-host.
We do. If you're out there listening and you would like to be our third co-host here on The Get Right, please let us know. You can always call in at 323-900-0478 or anything like that. We got an extra hour of sleep this morning, but you still look sleepy.
I do not fucking feel like it.
What time did you go to bed last night?
I don't know. I just know I'm tired.
Did you go to bed late? Did you go to bed early?
I think I would. I don't know. I think I went to bed at like midnight. I think
midnight.
The new midnight. No. I think
when did it actually
midnight.
change? Did it
At
like
midnight? So like basically, when it goes to I think when it goes to 1 a.m., it goes back to midnight.
So
I think
I don't know how these things work. Because I know one time I was at the club when it happened, and I was like, "Oh snaps!" Like we partying. It's like, "Oh, it's time to go," and then nope, got my ass still there.
No, I don't know. People keep saying like, "Oh yeah, this extra time got me," but no, this isn't what I needed.
So you never feel it?
This time I didn't. Usually I do. Like usually it'll be great, but right now no, I'm still sleepy as shit.
Yeah, I feel a little droggy, but I feel like I should be happy because we have an extra hour of sleep. So now maybe I can catch up. But that doesn't really matter because your body's just gonna get used to it. I don't know. Everyone's like, "Yeah, we got an extra hour," but you
get used to it after a week.
Yeah. So
after like a week.
Not even a week, like a couple of days, because like you still take your ass to bed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Daylight savings is a scam set up by Todd in the Trump administration.
Who's Todd?
You don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta?
No, I don't.
Okay, so Todd is Candy's husband, and Mama Joyce does not like Todd.
Is Candy the woman from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? The tagline?
Yes,
that's Candy.
how it go, Chris? How it go?
I'm not saying that.
What's up? It's your girl, Candy. That is
I'm
Candy.
glad they don't play that shit no more.
They don't? They took her out?
I haven't heard it in a while.
I haven't listened to Steve Harvey Morning Show in forever.
Yeah, they don't play that shit no more.
Yeah, but Candy and her husband Todd, her Mama Joyce didn't like her, so she thought he was always up to something. And like it was something stupid that happened. She's like, "It's because this is all a scheme set up by Todd to get you with the bullshit." You gotta watch. You gotta watch it. It's stupid. Yeah.
How was your week?
My week was good. Interesting week. I'm planning a party. It's happening November 24th at the Study from 2 to 6. So all this stuff is locked in. I have my venue. Pull up, and you're all green or green mostly. And have a great time. Trying to find outfits has been difficult. My family's been telling me that too. But
it's like I'll find something because Dream has been helping me. So like we've been looking for shit, but
is she coming?
No, why would she come to your party?
Why wouldn't she? She's more than invited.
Right, she'll be with her family for Thanksgiving.
Tell them to come to Los Angeles too. I know some great Airbnbs. I've been looking at them for like the last 3 weeks.
But yeah, like I don't know. Like it seems like I might just have to go simple. Just wear some green pants and a white shirt. That's probably
in a green tie.
That's probably what it's gonna be.
Easy peasy.
But I was trying to wear like a whole olive green suit.
You was trying to upstage me.
I mean, that's.
You were trying to upstage me.
I was just trying to look nice. That's
but
all
guess
I was
what?
Doing.
It won't happen.
I already know what you're wearing.
You don't know what I'm wearing.
I can have an idea of what you're wearing.
Did I show you?
No, I just have an idea. Of what
How do you have an idea?
Nigga, because the last time we saw, are you wearing that suit?
Maybe not.
That's probably what you're wearing. The same suit.
That's
that I
the
saw.
backup suit. If I can get what I want.
I really hope that you're not wearing like a tuxedo type of suit.
It's my party.
Like I'm talking about like with the long ass
with a rabbit
tail.
With a rabbit tail.
No, like the long. Think of like a trench coat, but like the tuxedo kind.
Yeah, with a rabbit tail. It's called a rabbit tail.
Oh, okay,
like,
well that
the one with like it stopped like up mid torso and then it's like all the way down.
Yeah, like a tuxedo.
And if I did,
that's what you wore. That's
if
what you
I'm
wore.
the motherfucking whiz at the party,
that's why I have an idea of what you're probably gonna wear.
That may be it.
That's probably it. With a top hat and everything.
Yeah, I am the whiz.
Okay, if that's what you wear, that's what you wear.
That's what I wear. Okay, thank you, Eric. Don't let him limit my day. Thank you.
Eric, you should be here. You in the comments, you should be here.
And Keith said he's rocking the T-Rex. Keith, you know
I'm
what?
on security, Keith. Like I am on security. Keith, you my boy, but I don't know if I can let you in with a T-Rex. I don't know.
People think I'm playing. I'm really getting T-shirts for those who don't come in dress code.
Saying what?
Probably Liddy and Emerald City. It's gonna be green.
Why are you buying someone a shirt who didn't?
Because this is the thing. I got my videographer and my photographer. They're one and the same. And when these videos come out, it needs to look like we were in Emerald City. It's a look. People don't do that no more. You know, people go to all black parties and wear white. People go to all white parties and wear black because they want to stand out. Let's be a part of the group.
I mean, it's mandatory.
It is mandatory. But, it's for the visual effect of things. Like, you want to make sure
tell motherfuckers to wear green or you can't come.
That's what I said. Or if you don't
why
wear
are you
green,
buying T-shirts?
Because it's, like, to fit in, to make the visually, make it look good.
Yourself.
Visually aesthetic. Like, when you think of, like, a music video, everything fits. And black excellence, you just got to be excellent in everything.
So you want niggas to wear green, but if they don't wear green, you're gonna buy them a T-shirt
because I'm too kind hearted to turn somebody away, and that's why you're security, and that's why you're security.
So if you think I'm handing out a T-shirt to a motherfucker who don't have on green,
I know you're probably gonna kick them out.
Correct.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm doing. If you don't have a green, bye.
God bless you on your journey. There's a Forever 21 down the street. There is a Zara down the street.
Yeah,
there's a couple things down the street on Hollywood Boulevard.
There's
a
plenty
whole
of
mall.
malls.
Yeah, so wear your green. If you need help, I do have a lookbook that I had sent out. And if you need the lookbook, I will gladly send you the lookbook. But it's happening November 24th, 2018 at the Study in Hollywood Boulevard from 2 to 6. And I'm not charging nobody to come. This is my first ever birthday party. Oh! Look who just walked in with a new haircut, with jeans on. Wow, I've never seen your legs covered.
And a T-shirt?
I've never seen your belly button covered, I've never seen you not without calves. Right. This is crazy.
You took my outfit today.
I did. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Devante.
What is going on, everybody? It is the baddest bitch on the block. It feels good to be back. I miss y'all.
It's been 3 whole weeks.
I just want to say, we have not been together.
It's been 3 whole weeks?
I think so.
No, because my trips to New York were separated.
But we were gone.
Shit.
So we've not been together in a long time, and you missed our reunion.
Did I?
Almost.
Oh, no.
We're like 7 minutes into our reunion.
Oh, okay. Good.
Reunion?
The show.
Yeah, the show.
Oh, I'm like, huh?
I missed it too.
Right. So, okay, everyone is getting green shirts that doesn't follow the lookbook?
Yes.
Which is so stupid.
I mean, it's the aesthetic. I think, like, if someone is in there in, like, burgundy and shit, it'll be like, oh, this bitch is clashing the party.
It'll be like, okay, well, get out.
Yeah, that's what I think. Or I may get the shirts for the workers, like the bartender, and
that will be a lot more. That will make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because my videographer, I told him, look, it's a theme, and this has to be like
how much you paying this videographer?
Huh?
Never mind.
Tell him don't capture anyone who's not following the theme.
I'm gonna tell him don't capture nobody, but me.
So why the hell you paying him?
I'm just playing.
Right.
I'm just playing.
You wasted money.
Just follow me around the party.
Right. Don't look at nobody else.
No, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. This is my first birthday party.
Ever?
Well,
Really?
let me take that back. I'm pretty sure my mom had birthday parties from like when I was like
right. Don't do Tawanda like that.
But I've never had like an actual party by myself that I've thrown as an adult. Y'all threw me one when I was 25.
Who was y'all?
The frat.
Did
you
we?
don't remember when you and Ronnie act like y'all was fighting and I was so pissed?
We do your surprise party.
And I was so fucking pissed. Oh, I was so mad.
That sounds cute.
And we was actually beefing at the time, too.
I know, so that's why
I was ready to beat Rodney's ass that day.
It was so real, and I was like, why would they fight on all nights?
But we were actually serious before you got there, and then we was like, let's just turn it into a joke, and then we turned it into a joke.
Jesus
cool.
Christ.
I had to bring it back together for the kids.
But that's the only other party I had. So I've never had a party because I'm always afraid no one's going to show up.
Oh, well, that'll be different this time.
I've always been afraid of that. I've never been like the cool kid, and I never thought like my birthday's always been on Thanksgiving, so I never thought people would like come. You know,
niggas is actually flying in on Thanksgiving.
I know, which is I'm so full from that. I'm a crybaby, so I probably will cry at least 15 times during this weekend just because I'm just so grateful for it to have a great support system and great friends like that.
I was looking at the lookbook, and I was just like, what can I do to not necessarily do one of these looks, but still.
Well, the lookbook is not something you absolutely have to go buy, but it's something of a reference, you know? Put your own pizzazz on it, but you know the color scheme. You know what we're looking for. It's like a
Did
mood
you invite
board.
the Uber person?
I did. Liz is coming. I invited Liz.
Wait a minute.
That's his
Who
I'm
is
talking
this?
about wait, who are you talking
Oh,
about?
you talking about John
Liz?
from the my actual Uber driver that was in the Uber with
No.
John.
You invited an Uber driver?
I invited the entire Uber.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so you didn't go to the Halloween party.
The
Halloween
person
party,
who went
yeah,
with us.
John.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, our friend John, who was in my
That's
Uber
not my
with me.
friend.
Well, my
Oh.
friend John. Hope he's
John.
not listening because shit.
But
I don't know, John. I don't know the nigga. I'm
Well, shit.
sorry.
Well, he was in Uber. We was in Uber pool. It was me, John, another Asian guy, and the Uber driver, Liz. We all exchanged numbers, and I'll invite them all to the party. So I did invite John to the party. I invited the Uber driver, Liz, to the party. And I invited the Asian man to the party, too.
I when y'all said the Asian man, but then I had to remember it was an Indian woman that was screaming.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, not her.
Stricken from the record.
So
Yeah,
many
nah.
strangers.
So many strangers. You
I
just trying to
just-
fill the venue.
Child, because I don't think nobody's going to show up.
People are gonna show up. Stop saying that.
It's going to be me and my cake.
Who's DJing? Ow. Fuck.
Well, I asked DJ Dash, but DJ Dash don't check his DM, so hopefully he's listening.
Oh, child. How do the bookings happen? DJ Dash, let me know.
Dash, check your DMs.
Why don't you just do what you suggested last week? Make a whole ass playlist.
No. I was going to give Dash a playlist, so I'm actually asking as the time grows near, and Dash confirms that he's going to be available on November 24th from 2 to 6. I was going to give him a playlist and say absolutely no West Coast music. Fight me.
None at all.
None.
I mean, I don't have a problem with this, but it's not like it's all
Unless
bad.
it's like tell me when to go, or if it's like some
Tell me when to go is your first jump
or
off
some
point.
like yeah,
That's the first West Coast song you
or
think
like
of?
Tell
some
me when
or
to
like
go.
some Snoop or like
the old like the 90s shit.
the 90s
That's
stuff.
okay.
But like the new stuff,
Like YG, that type of shit. No, I'm good.
Well, we can play Big Bang because that's my shit.
I don't know.
YG's not bad.
But
He's
the other stuff like the don't like the stuff like from the early 2000s, I don't know, and my friends don't know because guess what? We're all from the Midwest,
Right,
and we
it's not
don't
gonna
play.
work.
So he has to play a lot of K Styles. I need all the K Styles hits. Do you know
Who the
K
hell
Styles?
is that Work That Monkey?
No,
Or am I
that
tripping?
that is Trampoline Booty. That is Booty Me Down.
Okay, I know
That
I've
is
seen
Throw
the
That Ass in
name.
a Circle.
Yes.
I need those types of
You
music.
need
to get-
homecoming shit.
Homecoming shit. I need. I'm gonna give him a whole playlist because I know my friends and I know what's gonna get that party turned. And all those West Coasters out there that are listening, and like, I ain't coming if ain't no West Coast music. I promise you, you will want to be a part of this ass throwing.
There'll be splashes in there. I'm pretty
There'll
sure.
be splashes. I'm
West
pretty
Coast
sure.
music is still a part of the culture.
It definitely
nevertheless,
is. I'm just being
too much is too
facetious,
much.
But I'm serious.
Too much is too much.
How was
Yeah.
y'all weeks? Either one. Rock paper scissors. for
No,
it.
I was gonna say if you do a playlist, it's not the same as having a DJ because then the song will just play the whole damn time,
Yeah.
and you have to know when to cut that shit off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he would
Yeah.
edit it, I guess.
Who, me?
No, Dash.
Well, Dash
I was
would.
gonna give Dash
Kelvin
a list of songs.
would
Oh.
not, and it would
I'm
just be
giving
the
a list of
same
songs
song
that, like,
playing.
have to be played because you know my mama's gonna be there. But Tawanda's ratchet. She's not ratchet. She's classy like me, but she loves to have a good time. I can't wait for y'all to meet my mama.
I'm excited. I hear so much
Chris,
about
you
her.
met my mama, right?
No.
You never met my
Really?
mother?
I've talked to her. I've never met her.
Oh wow. Yeah, she'll be there,
Okay.
and Miss Ragland will be there.
Well, I don't know if my mom's coming.
Oh, she changed her mind.
I mean, Channing would be here.
Channing can come too.
My 4-year-old nephew is not coming to your party.
Calvin.
There's cake pops.
My 4-year-old nephew is not coming to your party.
I'm so confused.
I will not be bringing my nephew to your party.
I'm so confused. Why wouldn't he come? Channing's my friend too.
Eric, so how was your week?
How was my
texting,
week?
I'm texting Tiffany.
My week has been pretty cool. My mouth is killing me because
Why?
I am in the process of getting a root canal done.
Oh my goodness, how long does that take?
Well,
I
they
got mine done in one day.
really they started the drilling and filling process last week Tuesday, and then tomorrow I have to go get it finished. That cap is like $800.
Are you serious?
Is your like the hole they dug? Is that like huge? Yours is big.
It's
like,
gaping.
Mine's is big as fuck.
It hurts
Do you feel it?
like a motherfucker.
What can you eat?
I'm still eating what I eat. I don't give a fuck.
You're
But
not supposed to.
I know. I realize now I'm not supposed to eat like that. But yeah, it really hurts. And when you open it, you can like feel air go in, mouthwash, like all that shit hurts. Everything fucking hurts. But that's besides the point. So last night I went to a friend's house, left around like 2 a.m. So y'all know what kind of situation this was. That's not the point here. So as I'm waiting for my Uber, I'm looking in the street and there's this large black mass, and I'm like, is that a person? And there's this woman laying in the street, completely just, I don't give a fuck, not looking at the cars, like, bitch, this is my bed. Whatever happens, happens. And it's 2 a.m, so you know it's pitch black outside. So I'm calling 911 because I'm just like, someone got to get this lady up out the street.
Yeah.
So I'm getting closer to her, hoping she doesn't kill me and like pop up on some Jason shit. And she does get up, and she looks so drunk and intoxicated. It's this white woman, and she's like, "What the fuck are you looking at, nigger? Fucking nigger." Nigger. And she kept saying it while I was on the phone with 911. I was like, maybe I should get in my Uber and tell him to hit this bitch, because that's not acceptable
At all.
Absolutely not acceptable. But either way, I just didn't want anyone, because like, imagine you're driving thinking that, oh, this is like clothing in the street, I'm gonna run over it,
Yeah.
and then you kill a person. You know how traumatic that is. Right, you have killed her. So I was just like, I don't want to deal with. Kind of, sort of, yeah.
That 911 call.
That motherfucker did deserve
That
it.
911 call would have changed drastically, because like, now you need to come and get me off this bitch. I'm happy I'm happy I called you.
Right.
She's gonna need some assistance,
because she is really losing her motherfucking mind in these streets. But I didn't want a driver to have to deal with that, because that is ridiculous.
So did she move? Did she lay back down?
She took
Wait,
her
did you
drunk
say
ass
anything
and
when
walk
when
on.
she called you a nigger?
I was still on the phone with 911, but I was just like, is this bitch calling me a nigga? I was multitasking. Like, I was really processing what was happening and trying to find out what the cross streets were. It's like Mount View, Valley Boulevard. Did this bitch call me a nigga? What the fuck? It was very that. Work is going great. I'm currently fasting. No soda, no juice.
Oh, your skin gonna be popping.
I'm just trying to get my body together, because I'm so fucking unhealthy.
Me 3.
Yeah. Well, at least you do like your push-ups and shit. I do nothing.
I fell off.
Oh, did you really?
I was in a relationship turmoil for 2 weeks and I fell off.
That's that shit. The minute relationships go left, you stop working on your own shit, which is the get back time. Wait,
Bitch,
do I even know who this relationship was with?
Bitch, not today.
Oh, all I did was deep. That's all I did was took a deep breath. I ain't gonna say shit.
Chris, do I know who this is?
I would think so.
Yeah, you.
Who is the? No, did I?
Mm-hmm. I think.
I don't know, because
I blonde.
What? No, I didn't meet this person.
No, you didn't meet blonde. So
Wow, you are holding out. And here I am thinking we getting closer a year later.
You should have heard last week what he said.
What?
Last
That's
week.
for him to say. I'll bring it up, but that's for him.
So
to say.
yeah, so this week, sometimes in life,
Let me text you here.
you just grow. As I approach 30, I just realized that I'm not where I need to be in order to give somebody else all of Kelvin.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, I need to just take some time for myself and be who I need to be completely as a whole.
Blood clot, bitch. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I probably need to do some saging.
Yeah,
And
light it up. Light it up.
All that
Because
stuff.
this text message, I don't know what's going on. The block is running wild. Is he coming to the party?
I think so.
Okay. Don't have him there if he's toxic. Ruin your whole night.
No, that won't ruin my whole night.
Is he the only fling that you're inviting?
I've been planning this party since the beginning of the
The
year.
answer is no.
Okay.
Since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, so you were inviting them as they came along.
Yeah, I've invited. I invited my Uber driver, so I have invited everyone because I want everybody to come and have a good time.
Okay. Hey. Hey, you know
Hey,
me.
Brittany, I missed you, Brittany.
Live and let live. What is going on, Brittany? But yeah, that's basically been the extent of my week. This fast, this fucked up tooth, and the lady calling me a nigger in the street.
Wow, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
How was your mom's retirement party?
Oh, it was so good. She was so excited to see me because she
Was it a surprise?
Yeah, it was a surprise. Well, the party itself was supposed to be a surprise, but the people who sent out the mass email put her in the email. It's like, what? Who the fuck?
On accident, air quotes.
On accident. You had one fucking
She
job.
probably was the first name.
Right. It's BCC Juanita.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? But no, she didn't think I was coming. She cursed me out because I went to homecoming and didn't go to Jersey to see her. And I was just like, if I go see you during that time, the surprise won't be as great. So I'm going to hold out because I know I'll see you at the end of the month. So she was hype as fuck. And you know how when your parents don't see you for a while, they want to spend all their money on you.
Yeah.
Get you all your favorite food.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
So you're eating well.
Of course. I had to go to White Castle.
Mm-hmm.
I love White Castle.
See, Tawanda,
I love White Castle.
Oh my god.
It's so
Really?
fucking good.
You don't like White Castle?
Well,
A
I
lot of
eat-
people don't.
I don't eat beef or but when I used to eat
Back
chicken,
in college, you didn't like White. Oh, never mind.
when I used to eat, I didn't eat beef and chicken.
Yeah.
But when I used to eat chicken, I always used to fuck some chicken rings up at 2:00 in the morning.
So
My
good.
go-to meal is the number one. Substitute the fries. Give me chicken rings and mozzarella sticks.
I didn't know you could
I've not had a
substitute the fries.
mozzarella stick
Yeah,
in
because
forever.
their fries are terrible. Like
If you put ketchup on it, it's what? Yeah, there's no
There's
taste.
Well,
no
I don't
seasoning.
like seasoning on all my fries.
Really?
I kind of like just potato.
Like no Popeyes type fries.
Keep your blood
no
pressure
salt,
down.
no Lawry's, nothing.
If don't come with it, I don't request it.
I can
Sometimes
do
eat
with
like
or
that.
without. I'll just cover it in.
I need some
ketchup.
type of salt. and
Keep
pepper
that
or
blood
something.
pressure down.
That's
Okay, so I'm happy that mom enjoyed her party.
Yeah, she loved it. So that's it for me. What about you, Chris?
What happened with me this week is my topic, so I have to save it until the topic.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, because I saw the insecurities and I was like, what the fuck? Is this gonna
that's
put me in my bag?
Anticlimactic.
No, it's really just like I don't even know how to give a summary of it. It's just like a what the fuck? Like, I don't know. We'll have to discuss it when the time.
We will
comes.
discuss it when the time.
All right, I'm
Because
excited.
it's stupid, but then again, it's like it's a conversation that does need to be had.
Okay, I'm down for it. Shit.
That was my week.
Wait. What did Brittany say about White Castle?
She
'Cause
said
people
She said White Castles is nasty.
Here we go.
Child.
Here we go.
What?
Like elementary school food.
Chris, when I tell you
no.
the vast majority of people dragging me for filth for like White Castle,
Nigga, White Castle is
and
good
then
as shit.
It's so
Will
fucking
said,
good.
Will said I must be living in a box because I've never actually seen a White Castle. But Will, are you
There's
from
no
out
White
here?
Castle out here.
Are you from out
really?
here?
Not that I've seen.
I don't think I've seen one either. Just like they don't have
Hold on, you know-
O'Charlie's, they don't have and Applebee's.
What is it?
How the fuck you ain't got no Applebee's?
That can't be right.
I've not seen an Applebee's.
Maybe it's like in the cut,
Name
like Red Lobster's
one
in the
like
cut.
Walmart. There's only two.
I think it's like that in the cut. I'm okay without an Applebee's though. Like they have great deals and
I
all, but they be fucking their
love
food
some
up.
Applebee's,
Yeah, I love-
mozzarella
I love-
sticks,
I love
and
Applebee's.
buffalo boneless wings. Used
Their
to be my
appetizers are
thing.
good, but in terms of their food,
And then the mucho.
See, but the only thing the only thing
mango.
I ever get from Applebee's is the appetizers. Like I've never had an actual meal from Applebee's ever.
I have. I
Yeah.
used to get their quesadilla burger back in the day. And
a quesadilla burger.
Yeah. Ooh.
That sounds like
That
a hot ass
It is
mess.
so
That
good.
sounds
Oh, it is so good. And I used to get shit, something else.
Right,
It's been so long.
right.
No,
Nivea
Will said he
voice.
used to live in L.A., Atlanta, and Cleveland. You lived in Atlanta and Cleveland, and you've never seen
didn't
a
see
White
the,
Castle.
You didn't see the movie Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle?
That's wild.
I'm surprised.
I
Well,
don't know how
guess
it is
what?
in
I'll
Atlanta
have
and
people
Cleveland.
bring you some White Castles.
Yeah, there's no White Castle out here.
Don't eat the frozen one because that is not a good
Yeah,
representation of
it's
what
not.
White
the
Castle
shit
is.
in the grocery
Should
store.
not.
Yeah, that shit is trash.
Shit is terrible.
Disgusting.
The closest one is in Vegas.
The closest one's in Vegas.
Right,
Well, Will,
on the
I guess
strip.
we're taking a trip down to
Vegas?
Vegas to get you some White Castles, but we will make sure you use the restroom before we get back on that road
'Cause you would
because it
I
will
never should eat White Castle.
it will clean you out.
My mom gave me a crave case for my high school graduation.
As a gift?
on the toilet
I guess it was just like it was an
I've always
after
wanted
graduation
Like, it's
gift.
30 of them, right?
Yes.
I always wanted one.
It was
of those.
fucking paradise. It was
You ate it all by
everything.
yourself?
I was supposed to share with a cousin. He had about 6.
And you gave them to him first. Like, here's your 6.
Here's your 6.
And here's my
Don't
24.
fucking talk to me no more.
Here's my 24.
And Applebee's is not overrated, Will. The appetizers are better
Overrated?
than their entrees.
Yeah, the appetizer is the best thing.
That's
the
it.
boneless wings and the
Love me
fries.
some
And that's
Applebee's.
all.
If y'all know where Applebee's is, please let me know.
This one out here.
Let a
It's
brother
kind of
know.
far though.
Right. Just
that's
like
why
the
I'm
other.
not going.
I don't understand how they set up out here. They love their, what is it, Yoshinoya?
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit Japanese food.
Yeah, what is? I've
And
never
like the bubble
had
tea
it.
shit.
They love,
Yeah.
I've never had that.
they're real routine with their foods out here.
Probably because it's not big out here, so that's probably why they feel like fuck it, we ain't gonna put it in L.A.
What?
Like a White Castle.
Oh,
or
right.
Applebee's or
Shit. You know how much weed is passed around out here? It could get big.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
they had a motherfucking White Castles out here, it would go through the roof.
it would.
I'd be the main one.
Put it right in Hollywood or somewhere in L.A.
Hollywood is gonna stink.
Yeah, Hollywood already smells. That would be
Right.
well, it actually may fit right in.
You right.
White
May not.
Castle don't smell good.
Don't
It
know
just
the
tastes good
difference.
as
It
shit.
just-
It
right.
tastes good as shit.
Amen.
So
Is it time?
It may be time.
I'm so excited.
Hold on.
I'm very excited about this week. I hope y'all feel the same enthusiasm when it does. Like when I start going through the list.
I hope so too.
Because bitch, you better read.
Find the clip.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm ready.
Wait, this ain't my segment.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for bitch. You better read.
What's my favorite word?
Amen. So number one.
Number one.
Akon says he's seriously considering running for president against Trump in 2020. So he says, I've been thinking about running for 2020 very seriously, he told Newsweek. But I didn't want to do it just because I feel like I want to continue doing what I'm doing and hope that builds me enough momentum for people to say, you know what, if you run, we'll support you. So, in case you're wondering, Akon was born in Missouri but grew up in Senegal.
Because that was that's why I was sitting there looking perplexed.
Were
I
you?
could have thought he was.
I thought he was from Africa.
Yeah, that's why.
Senegalese?
Yeah,
He is Senegalese, but he was born in Missouri.
You have to be. Oh, he is a U.S. citizen.
he's born in Missouri.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it is possible for him to become the next president. When asked how he felt about Trump's America, given the administration's views on immigration, Akon said that he feels a lot more unsafe. He says, I feel unempowered. Honestly, I feel like it's going to be a fight. I feel like I should always be prepared for the unexpected. And he also continued saying, oh my God, this fucking too. Oh my God.
Aaron needs a cup.
Shut up. I'm not going to drool, but this shit. Oh my God. He said, I feel very uncomfortable, and I feel like a lot of Americans do as well. Even some white Americans feel that way because they're watching the backlash of his decisions. It's not what's happening now because it's clear that he's creating a bunch of division, but I think tomorrow's impact is going to be so much more devastating.
Amen.
Akon praised former President Obama, saying, you had blacks, whites, Hispanics, and everybody working together. We really came a long way to get people to come together and look at each other as humans and work towards a common cause. But now it seems like everything is being undone. With gangs and race groups reemerging, it's just horrible. And other celebrities who have been rumored to be running for 2020 presidency are The Rock and Kanye West, which Kanye has completely shot that down. And I would never look at The Rock for that. Are we that desperate for actual politicians that we're crossing over into entertainment?
No.
If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again?
There are so many amazing politicians that can run for president, like Cory Booker, which I think I've been saying
Camilla Harris.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, Maxine Waters.
Mm-hmm.
I'll vote for Auntie Maxine.
The bald nigga who was in that Kavanaugh case, can't remember his name.
Yeah, the bald nigga.
Is that the guy who normally like speaks on all the cases really eloquently?
I think so.
Okay.
I can't think his last name, like Baker or some shit.
There's so many. Look, I appreciate all the celebrities throwing their hats in the ring and saying,
sit
hey,
down.
I want to, or using their platform to make a voice about what concerns us and them. But we don't need you as president. We have had 2 celebrity presidents, and they've been some of the
Who was the
worst.
first
Ronald Reagan.
Oh, right.
They have been some of the worst presidents.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. That's not what we need right now.
It's not what
No.
we ever are going to need.
We need someone who knows policies, who has a mindset for politics. I don't need you working on an album and also working on.
Well, I don't think
The
Akon been
fucking
working on
Senate
no
of the
album.
State. Like
Yeah.
I don't want you working on an album called Senate of the State.
Yeah, or you
That
taking a
sounds like
break to
Jay-Z.
you taking a break to make a movie.
Yeah,
like I
come on.
don't need that.
I don't think Akon has been working on any music for a while. He has been giving
You got them Lady
certain
Gaga
communi-
checks. You don't need nothing
Of
else.
course. He's been giving certain communities in Africa light. So that is one thing. But I think it's becoming a thing where we as a society depend on these celebrities because we don't want to do the research and look into politicians because it's not necessarily trending or interesting, even though it should be, because our country's political climate is a fucking mess.
Mm-hmm.
But in taking on an Akon, The Rock, or Kanye, I guess you don't have to do so much research because we already kind of know who they are, which is not okay. These people are not well versed in politics. Like, I mean what I say. They're not well versed in politics,
No.
so they're not able to step up to the plate.
And I don't believe them motherfuckers from Missouri. The nigga ain't never claimed that he was from Missouri.
I've
Who
never
would?
heard they sound
Never
from
heard-
Missouri.
I've never in my life
always
heard
heard it's African.
African.
So if they ran amok about Barack Obama being from Hawaii, they know they're gonna run amok about
Yeah.
Senegalianese.
Hey, I'm
ass.
Senegalese.
gonna need proof. I'm gonna need to go to U.S. documentation to see that you're actually from the United States.
Oh, I'm requesting the blood sample.
Yeah,
I mean, you know
don't
they
ca-
did
I
it
don't
for
care that he
Obama.
black. I do not care.
They definitely had
But
Obama
no,
pull
I
up his whole birth
appreciate
certificate.
Akon in trying to make America great again, but
It don't need to start with Akon. That's not the
yeah,
first.
that's not the.
That's not the first order of business.
What y'all think his slogan would be?
Everyone
locked up.
Locked
Right.
up. They won't let
was-
me out.
I
Locked
see
up
you
and I'm trying
whining
to
and
get
grinding
out.
all up on them poles. I was like, people are fucking
Just imagine the
obnoxious.
campaign commercial. Like,
Horrible.
what?
DJ Khaled, what's up? I'm the campaign for my man Akon.
I would literally watch those commercials like, whoa, our country's going to shit.
Like, what the fuck?
What's happening? And the other countries would
But
be
you know
looking
what?
at us so crazy.
That inaugurational ball would be lit.
Oh,
as
absolutely.
fuck, though. I'm buying a ticket for that.
Lady Gaga's going to perform
Lady
Bad
Gaga,
Romance.
Khaled,
Right.
Jay-Z, Beyonce, Ludacris, like Ace Hood, like
Not Ace Hood. Why Ace Hood?
Because you know they used to be in all the remixes together.
I
like,
remember they did. I'm
Snoop
so
Dogg,
paid.
Eminem.
We don't need to
we
see
need
that.
to have Akon's entire catalog performed at the inauguration if he wins.
Well, we are doomed. Okay.
I'm so here for that.
Gun reform. Like, what do we?
They not gonna.
We not even gonna talk about it.
Gonna be there.
Streaming gonna be shot down. Now we gonna have to buy CDs again.
It's gonna
Exactly.
be. Ooh,
This shit gonna be terrible.
I'm gonna be
Ooh.
think of
upset.
his cabinet.
I don't know
I
them.
don't even. Who would be on his?
I would not know.
Khaled, Eminem, T.I.,
I
Ace
don't want
Hood.
Eminem's angry ass on there.
Maybe Boosie. I don't know.
Not Lil Boosie.
Lil Boosie.
Oh my god.
I don't need to see an Akon president campaign.
But what we do need to see is everybody go out and vote on Tuesday.
Yeah, I voted already.
Oh, good job, Chris.
I mailed mine in.
You mailed you did a mail-in ballot. Cool. Was we live in the same district? Was Maxine on yours?
No, nigga, we live in LA.
I know.
she's in Compton.
I know. If
Oh,
you
that's
we live in
okay.
Inglewood.
yeah,
Still,
if
but-
you still live in Maxine Waters' district, please make sure you vote because the person that's running against her is racist as fuck.
Yeah.
And we need to get out and vote and make sure she's still there because this is why it's important because we have a chance to change the House and the Senate. And if we change this to that scared me.
It was so abrupt.
Yeah. And if we change this to a Democratic ran House and Senate, then guess who the majority leader is? Madam Maxine Waters. It's Auntie Maxine's Water. That's why they don't want us. That's why they don't want us to take over the House because she become the majority leader. And guess what her first order of business will be?
I actually don't know.
Get Trump out.
Oh.
That would be the first. She's trying to get this impeachment process happening. So this is why it's important that we vote. We have to vote to change the House to Democrat, and we have to make sure we vote for Maxine Waters. All my friends down in Compton and Inglewood and Long Beach and down in South Central LA, you have to vote for Madam Maxine Waters. If you go in and you don't vote for nobody else, don't let them tell you that your vote will be thrown out because you do not vote for everybody. That is not true. But I do want you to vote for everybody. You don't have to be a completely Democratic ticket because I'm not a Democrat myself. I like to say I'm an independent. I go for who's right. But when you go in, make sure you vote for Madam Maxine Waters. This advertisement was not paid for by Maxine Waters or anyone.
We give a lot of free advertisement.
a lot.
I'm very upset
But
about
vote. Tuesday. You can take off work, people. Well,
can't
not
take
all
the
day,
whole
but
day.
you
You
don't
can
take
take
like
2
2
hours.
hours. You
2
can take
hours.
2 hours off your work day to go and vote. So if
There's
you at
low-key
work,
not enough time out here.
it. Do they
it's
still
not-
pay you?
yeah,
Do they still pay you?
you
Yeah.
should, yeah.
Yeah, but out here, that's literally not enough time.
So go vote. Don't let them tell you can't. Make sure you have your ID with you, please,
Make sure you're voting in your district.
and make sure you're voting in your district. So Google that tonight. That's tonight and tomorrow's
Don't
homework.
live in LA. Go to Compton and try to vote.
Please know where your polling station is. Make sure you have your photo ID. Do not let them turn you away. Also, when you're at the polls, do not wear anything of a candidate at the polling place because they can turn you away for that. All right?
I did not know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
No campaigning at the polling places, and that counts as campaigning. So I know you love your candidates, but make sure you don't wear anything supporting them while you're there. You can whisper in the ear of the person next to you, hey, who you voting for? Even though it's illegal too.
You're
But
not supposed to do that.
don't do that.
Damn.
either.
And to think I was gonna go there with my Akon shirt. Well,
Akon 2020.
right.
But yes, so make sure you know where your polling place
We'll put
is.
some tape over the Akon.
Yeah, put some tape over Akon.
I just put 2020.
Just make sure you're there. Make sure your voice is heard. Vote no. Vote yes on Prop 10. What else?
I don't know the propositions by heart.
Number 2.
Prop 10. Yes. Number 2.
So this one isn't so entertaining, but it was recent and it's sad. So here we go.
It is sad.
Angela Simmons' ex-fiance Sutton Tennyson passes away. Sutton Tennyson, the father of Angela Simmons' child, was shot and killed yesterday at his home. There's really no story to that, but it's just it was crazy to me because one, I was looking at the comments and there was a lot of conversation brought up about the way that Angela Simmons was holding on to her virginity, and then I guess she gave it to Sutton, and then had a baby with him. It didn't necessarily work out, and now the baby father is dead.
Yeah, but I've also read comments that Sutton may have had like a shady past.
Define shady though, because don't we all kind of sort of?
I heard it maybe like drug money or something tied up.
Also,
if he got murdered, then because he got shot and killed, right?
Yeah, in his home.
Right.
So they don't know, and I don't think it was like a robbery attempt because I haven't heard that. Because if it was a robbery attempt, people would say during a robbery attempt they stole such and such and such. But I've heard it was like something like a payback type situation, which is either way, it's extremely sad that now a child has to be
fatherless.
Yeah, without his father. So
but
prayers
for. I do want to know like what, like if it was drug related, if it was gang related, or anything like that. Because for you to get shot up in your home, you had to owe somebody money, or just something, something along the line of it being illegal. So
yeah,
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying. I'm just curious of like why did he get shot and killed?
Yeah, but do you think that do you think it's worth it to keep your virginity? Just to go back to the Angela Simmons thing, like the people are like, yeah, she waited that long, and now
no. Now knowing what I know, no.
When you say is it worth it, what do you like?
Like if you could go back and still be a virgin today, do you think you would hold on till marriage, or will you like save it?
I mean, I got two answers. Like younger me, no, but like me today, yeah, I would.
You would?
So it's like
When did y'all lose your virginity?
18.
How was I in the 11th grade? 17?
A thought.
11th grade? I think that's kind of not late, but
it's fair.
It's fair.
Yeah, it's 11th grade.
I was a late bloomer, college freshman year.
I was 21.
Yeah, Eric's.
I was I guess 17.
Let that go on the record, because Kelvin loves calling me a hoe on this show, and I don't fully fit hoe criteria. I just don't wear clothes.
No, Kelvin is the hoe.
It's not when you start. It's how you finish. And you've been running ever since then.
I'm so fucking tired of being disrespected on this show. I can't even fucking talk. Number three. Wait, no. Before I do move on.
Number two.
What did the comments say? Because I don't want to backtrack on them. The comments
are just saying, Will says, this is going back to the White Castle thing. So Will says that he's a vegan and he hasn't had meat in 2 years, so White Castles might kill him, which I agree.
We might take him out.
And then Keith said, we need to have a restaurant called Black Castles, period. I don't know what they would sell, like ribs.
Right, just because it's all black in the name don't mean the shit is good.
What they gonna sell, Keith? Like green?
Right.
We got
green sliders.
Doolins is fine.
And then Jackie said...
Carpet LA is fine.
Right. I don't know. So ethnic. And then Jackie said, we have In-N-Out. Which is true. But In-N-Out and White Castle is not the same.
It's not
all they sell is burgers. First of all, their fries are fucking disgusting.
Their fries are those.
Well, they have a secret menu. Because I got the
when you put
cheese.
animal size on your fucking
No. This is a whole secret menu. You have to Google
what
it.
They got.
No. Chris, there's a whole subculture and a cult-like following of White Castle's secret menus. So like
White Castle secret menus.
No, I'm sorry, In-N-Out secret menus. So like when you go in, you don't have like the 5 things up there. But if you go to their cash register, like me, when I want to say, can I get a grilled cheese? They gave me a grilled cheese. They also have like a lot of milkshake combinations and burgers and fries.
They used to have bacon.
They have well done fries, cheese fries, mustard grilled patty burger, Neapolitan shake, grilled cheese, protein style, Flying Dutchman. None of this shit sounds good.
The Flying from SpongeBob?
The Flying Dutch, I don't even know. Extra toasted burger. That's the extent of the menu.
Don't sound appealing.
Not at all. None of that made me want to go to In-N-Out. And their fries are fucking
horrible.
disgusting.
The only thing I ever get from In-N-Out is a double down. That's it.
Huh?
It's a double down. That's the only thing I get.
What's that?
The double cheeseburger.
Or
is it double? I think it's a double.
A double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I get.
Even with the animal style, it's just...
I had that once and it was disgusting.
It doesn't do anything. It just makes it messy. It's like eating chili fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of grilled onions. I'm like the weirdest like pescatarian ever. I don't like shit.
I'm starting to think you don't like food. Number 3. So this one isn't funny either, but at least the boy didn't die. A 3-year-old boy accidentally was ran over twice by his father on Halloween while trick-or-treating.
Accidentally.
It was that lady in the street.
It was her.
Accidentally.
Nigger. A Michigan family had one hell of a Halloween. A 3-year-old boy was out trick-or-treating with his family when his dad ended up running over him not once, but twice. According to NYDN, which I guess is their... I don't even know if that's their police department or what. But the boy and his older brother who was 7 years old, and his 36-year-old father were out cruising around their neighborhood with the rear doors open. I don't know why. I'm assuming they're white.
They had to be.
Apparently, the little boy's legs were just hanging outside the vehicle, and it's not known if at some point he fell out of the car or jumped out. Witnesses began screaming, and the dad slammed on the brakes and accidentally backed over his son, then drove forward, running over him again. The father told authorities that he was driving 3 miles per hour when the accident happened. Captain John Wolfs of the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office says that charges will be filed. Bad decisions were made with how the children were sitting, he added. The boy suffered injuries to both of his little legs. Oh, he's 3. And you ran over him twice, you fucking dipshit.
Why wasn't he in like a car seat?
Why wasn't... How did he get out the car?
All right.
They were cruising with the rear doors open.
Why?
I assumed they were white.
Were people throwing candy in the car? Like, are they like, I'm so confused.
They were cruising with the rear
doors open.
So he crawled in the back?
He's already
the baby's in the back.
No, if under a certain age you can't be in the front seat, Chris. So he's
under
already,
12.
Yeah, he's already.
So he's in the back seat, right?
Yeah, it had to be.
So if he's in the trunk of like the car, like where okay, if you got a car that has a third passenger row, how the fuck did he get all the way back there to fall out the car?
No, I don't think the back door was open. The door.
You just said it was cruising with it open.
No, not like the hood, like the rear. The trunk wasn't open. It was the doors.
I wish I knew what kind of car it was to better visualize this because I'm just hearing
now,
the back doors are open and I'm like, what?
The back doors are open.
So the
is it like a Jeep?
Front two, but the
back doors. Yeah, so not the front, not the driver and the passenger, but
so my nigga wasn't in the seatbelt.
It couldn't have been no seatbelt, no car seat, no nothing,
but
no
why
booster
are the
seat.
Fucking doors open.
I'm trying to,
like when they
Ghost
doing
ride
donuts?
the whip.
Like,
I don't know.
Like, I'm confused.
I
don't know why. Lock him up.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You hurt your poor child's legs. Poor 3-year-old.
Oh, Jackie is clearly.
She's an In-N-Out supporter because she is going off in the comments.
She clearly eats it In-N-Out every day. And,
stupid.
Oh,
Some of it is about your whole comment.
Yeah, it is about my whole comment. She said it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. She agrees with me. That's right.
Stupid.
And she says, Eric, you're not a hoe.
Thank you, Jackie.
Anyway. But she said we were talking about burgers, not fries. She said the Flying Dutchman animal style is what she does, and the Flying Dutchman is no bread, it's protein style.
Oh, with the lettuce. I think they got like a burger that comes with like lettuce.
I thought that was like 2 more patties.
That was the episode of SpongeBob too. Remember when they did lettuce and tomatoes and nothing else?
Oh yeah.
Salad.
I think yeah. I think that's what it is though. At least that's what somebody told me.
I wouldn't know. I'll just stick to my grilled cheese.
Honestly, I'm not a big In-N-Out advocate. 1, because their fries are nasty, and 2, because the line is really long, and I know I'm not going to be happy.
I didn't think their fries were disgusting.
They are so
like
bland.
I've only had In-N-Out once in my entire life, and that was when we were going to Coachella.
Really?
And yeah, that was the only time I've ever had In-N-Out.
Was that the only thing available?
They were so excited about it, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Well,
there's an In-N-Out on every block.
Yeah, everyone who comes here to visit always has to do In-N-Out, but I burst their bubble. I'm like, we could do Fat Burger.
Right, Fat Burger is a lot better.
We can
a lot
do
better.
We can do Roscoe's.
Niggas don't know about Doolins.
Well, of course, Roscoe's though. I'm down to take them to Doolins, but nobody is really looking forward to that because pretty much you can find the soul food and everything.
No, they give you a lot of food.
My friend Jasmine, who's coming here, she has already done the soul food like lookup.
Has she?
I actually like, what y'all want to do? She's like, oh, I already got a list. I want to go to Comfort LA. I want to go to My 2 Cents. I want to go to Doolins. I said, okay, ma'am. And she said, what else is that other Simply Wholesome? She said Simply Wholesome. And I said, it's another vegan place. And
it's a barbecue vegan place that I want to go to
in Inglewood. Are you talking about the one in Inglewood?
I have to find it.
There's another one in Inglewood. What's that one called? It's completely vegan.
And they sell like barbecue type food, but it's vegan.
I need to go there.
Oh really?
Yeah. Stuff
I'll try it.
Stuff I Eat is
I don't know if
Southern.
that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh,
It's- I
okay.
found it
I've
on
heard of
Twitter.
that one.
It's in Inglewood.
Isn't there something with Comfort LA today or something Southern?
Yeah, they got they open mic shit. It's on
Yeah.
Sunday today.
Yeah, because
I
I know
know
they
it,
had
though.
a big fest on the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
The shit that they be having today is free.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
contemplating going.
It's- no,
you
you
should go.
should
It's
go.
dope.
You should-
Okay.
I would go with you. That'll work.
Don't
Yeah,
you
it's
finish
dope.
at 7?
Yeah, but it'd be over.
Oh. Okay.
It's
never
like a
mind.
day of
It's
it.
like a day event.
Got it.
But get you some numbers. Anyways, Jackie did say that there's no lettuce. Okay, period. It is just meat and cheese.
Oh.
And she says, no, she don't. She don't go every day. She just knows the secret menu. Because she does not go every day. She goes every week. Number 4.
So a teacher is arrested after getting into a fight with a student. Parents
Release him.
Did you see that?
Release him.
He whooped his ass.
Release him. We had this conversation at the. Oh, Chris, I didn't know you was my friend until today. Eric, read the story.
What happened?
So
We agree.
a local teacher in California was arrested after he was involved in an altercation with a student during class. I'm sure by now most of you have seen the video of the teacher and student hitting each other repeatedly. According to ABC7, students said an argument over the dress code led to the altercation. The student ended up being taken to a local hospital for minor injuries.
Good.
I think it was both of their faults. Like the teacher and the
You think it
student.
was a teacher?
No,
bro?
this is a quote.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't looking.
He was about to fight
He
you.
was. He really was. I think it was both of their faults. Like the teacher and the student. Student Enrique Dejaro said, "I was." Enrique
I
Dejaro.
wasn't expecting that. He was Mexican in the clip though.
It was. It was two of them.
It was
I was scared for the kid and partly for the teacher too. Now in the video, the student does seem to antagonize the teacher, hurling racial slurs and even throwing his basketball at him.
He did.
I felt like a little bothered because, it's kind of racist, student Ivan Valencia said. The student
Where was this? Where was this?
This
in California.
It's here
What
in
city,
California.
though? Like, where?
It got to be somewhere. It don't
This-
matter.
El
It's
Segundo. This was in
California.
El
El Segundo,
You know.
Pasadena.
Yeah.
Something like that. Shit. The teacher was taken into custody, but the parents are split on this situation. Some feel the teacher was defending himself. Another woman said the teacher is known for being aggressive. I think something needs to be done. Miriam Geyser stuff?
White.
Marion Rodriguez.
No, she white.
It may be some type of Hispanic. It's just the writing of it.
Miriam Gazar.
She said that's way out of hand. I don't know. What is the teacher's problem? I know kids say stuff that they shouldn't, but he should be accountable.
Look, as a former higher education practitioner, these little niggas is out of control. I know, and I've seen what they didn't say it to me because I was their friend, but they would come to my office and talk shit about all their professors. And these little high school kids, they ain't got no type of home training no more. And I'm pretty sure this is not the first time he's called him a nigger.
Probably not.
It's not because he was too bold in saying it.
Was he black?
He was like Hispanic or something. He looked, I don't know his ethnicity, but he looked a little tan.
Well, baby, join the club. I got people calling me niggas too.
Okay, and you should have did like that.
I should have ran
teacher
over
did.
her ass.
But I watched the clip,
Mhm.
and the teacher held his composure for the most part
That
until
teacher-
until it kept going. And I know in the higher education in the education system, period, that they will push your buttons until you snap. And also, we don't know what happened to that man earlier that day.
We don't.
And that man's an older man.
He
So
is.
that
He was like
that
50-something.
yeah, so that word is a trigger. It's not like us. Like, we didn't grow up literally getting called that all the time. And he probably like, in my age, I'm not about to have no little snotty nose little kid disrespect me in this type of way. And he threw them paws on him. And I
he
think
whooped his ass and then proceeded to pound him with a phone.
and that's exactly what his ass
That's what he
deserved.
should. Yeah,
That's what he deserved.
yeah,
I
that's what he
say give him. He needs the NAACP award, Teacher of the Year.
Well, we just dropped the value.
No, we didn't. They giving out NAACP awards to everybody else. He needs one, Teacher of the Year, and that boy needs to be suspended for life, expelled from school.
Definitely.
It was in Maywood, California. That boy,
Maywood.
that
Let's see
teacher
where that- let me see how far
whooped.
it is.
Oh, it's a
Yes.
predominantly Latino community.
He whooped his
Maywood,
ass.
California.
Brittany, I agree. I would have whooped his ass.
Oh, it's
too.
a 22-minute drive.
Oh, we can go down there. What's his name?
It's a
Which one?
From where we at right now, it's 22 minutes.
Where he at? Because he needs round 2.
I don't think they said any names.
Because I'm
Except
about to
for
pull
the
up.
No, we
people
did say
who
his
were
name.
The people that
Enrique.
were interviewed.
No, that was a student. That was another student in the classroom.
Okay.
We're going to find out. We're going to pull up to him. It's only 20 minutes away. He
I
needs
like
round
everything
2.
else. He whooped
needs
his
round
ass.
2.
That boy will probably drop out of school now.
But low key, like the teacher, he didn't really like beat the shit out of him.
It looked like it.
Oh, he threw.
No,
he threw punches.
Like
at
the
him.
video. I mean, he didn't really because he fell a lot. He missed a lot of punches. He didn't really
old.
beat the shit out of him.
He's old.
But I mean, the student got what he deserved. Though.
The student did get what he deserved, and I am an advocate for teachers whooping ass. I think they should bring back corporal punishment. We need a paddle back in these schools because the kids are not getting whoopings at home, and you can you can sell child abuse if you want to. These kids need a damn ass whooping. I got my ass whooped.
If I'm punishing my child, I don't need a teacher doing it. I mean, like I know a lot of people don't, but I will. So don't touch my child.
Did y'all get paddled younger?
Sure did. I believe it takes a village.
Yeah, I got paddled from my principal.
I didn't need to.
It takes a village.
Like I legit got in the cut from my principal.
My babysitter used to have a block of wood wrapped in duct tape.
And
that's when we used to get wood with.
That's crazy. And I'll never forget, like, my principal's name was Mr. Squirrel.
Mr. Squirrel.
Beat your ass.
And I was talking to class. I was, fucking 5? And I was talking to class. We went to his office. He got a large-ass paddle out, and he gave me, like, 3 shots.
Oh, child, what's going on?
Okay, let's get into it, guys. All right, so Jackie says it's unfortunate that this man lost his job, got arrested, and just ruined his life for allowing this student to get to him. Keith says, I will even punch kids in the face.
Keith,
I agree. Hold on, let me give Keith a round.
Now, Keith, as a parent, who I'm
Keith,
sure...
Ain't no way. What's the name? I can't remember.
I fucked shit up.
Keith, ain't no way if your daughter was at school and the woman principal slapped the shit out of her, you will be okay with that.
If my child was in that principal's teacher's face talking shit, they need their ass beat the fuck down. I don't care. Now, I'm not pulling up to the school like you using excessive force. Peyton, I would not do that. If my child, if little Onyx or Champion was up in there running amok, in Eric's words, yes, beat his ass down because you're going to beat his ass, and when he get home, he going to get another ass whooping.
But some people take it too far. Like, what if they really injure your child?
If they really injure my child, then that's the problem.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to avoid.
But I do believe that they should have knocked the shit out of him for talking shit. Now, Jackie said she used to work at a high school, and I only got yelled at and stepped to one time by a student. As much as it made me mad, I had to remain calm because I knew he wasn't mad at me. He was just going through a lot, and I was the person he took it out on. And Jackie, you are a big person to take that.
You are.
So she said we are all adults and we should be able to handle the situation without fighting. Most of the time the kids act out is because they are going through something. There are the ones who need the love the most. And I do agree with that. They do need a hug and they do need some talking to, but you ain't gonna call me no nigga. Okay.
And throw a basketball at me. You lost your fucking mind. I would really chicken head on your neck.
This is what
you fucking kidding?
This is what Keith said. He said if my child was acting like that towards anybody, threatening them, then they must be prepared and get ready to get punched in the face.
I really get the message here. Trust me, I really do. It's just I don't want to give them too much power with that, and then they like, right, and then they're like, oh well, I know how your dad feels, but no, because then it's like, not everything is justifiable.
Yourself, like the teacher can defend yourself, but like don't fight them as if like this is a full ass adult,
like some MMA shit. Like you really slap boxing my child.
Yeah, but Brittany also said if my daughter is bold enough to put hands. To put hands on people, you better put up or shut up because I'm gonna whoop that ass when you get home.
Yeah, if my child touches a teacher and the teacher slaps him back and be like, "Well, bitch,
that you did it," and you, I understand that he's an adult, and I understand that you do have to be patient because I worked with niggas that was 3-4 years younger than me, and I have to be like, you can't do that, you know. So I understand that, but no, never will I ever. You won't step to me. I don't care. Beat my child's ass. Champion
to a certain degree.
Yeah, to a certain degree. Don't
fight this motherfucker
equal
like
force.
He's an adult.
Right.
But if he come to you like an adult, beat his ass. He ain't never coming back again. Because it happened twice.
Number 5. So, I'm sure you guys heard about the lynching of Donnie Jones, the 24-year-old in Michigan.
Yes.
So, yeah, just to briefly talk about it, because I don't think it needs much. It's not so much about the details of it as in the fact that someone just got lynched and they were 24 and black. So So a 24-year-old man from Ferguson, Missouri, who was found deceased hanging from a tree, Donnie Jones's body was discovered by his mother, Ferguson activist Melissa McKinney's, in her backyard on October 17th, and she believes he was lynched. McKinney shared the image of her son in a now-deleted Facebook post. She captioned it, "This is what I wake up to. They lynched my baby," she wrote. "My first time seeing these photos. If you have a weak stomach, don't look at this. But this mother wants justice after I get up. I'm sick and losing my mind, but I had to let the world see what they did to my baby." According to the St. Louis County Police Department, his death is being investigated as a suicide. Police say their department received... So far, of course. Police say their department received a call for a report of a suicide that morning. Based on evidence at the scene, it's still being classified as a suicide, but it's still under investigation, said Sergeant Sean McGuire. He added that the autopsy is still pending. His mom, Melissa, says, "If anything happens to me, I did not kill myself. My son didn't hang himself in his own mother's backyard for me to find." The mother also added, "He may have been a little sad every once in a while, but he would have never went out like that. He loved his family, and he was looking forward to his new businesses." McKinney said she will continue to fight for her son. And her last caption on social media was 4:51 a.m. and I'm sick with grief, but ready to get up and fight for my baby.
I've seen the photos. That boy did not hang himself.
He didn't.
Absolutely not.
He didn't hang himself.
Absolutely not.
And not from a tree.
As a suicide, right?
Not you. For his mother to be a activist, and if he was to commit suicide, he would not hang himself in a lynching matter in the backyard of his mother's home
at all. None of that adds up.
None of it adds up. Not one piece of it, and we're missing a lot of information about what's going on around this case. And it really saddens me that in 2018 that people are still being lynched for no reason, only because their mother or their family members are fighting for equality or fighting for justice.
Oh, it's really 2018, and
it's about to be 2019.
Like,
on the real,
like that's what's hitting me the most. Like, nigga, it's a whole different century, and niggas are still getting lynched.
Yeah,
on some wild shit. Like, what is happening?
Do you think? I probably know the answer to this, but do you think that this era that we're in of open racism and these white supremacists that are emerging, do you really think that it's because they have a voice in the president? I'm gonna say a voice in the president because he's not openly said go out and kill, beat, shake all these people, but he's an enabler. He's a hate enabler.
Right. So with the people who support him, like all the wild shit that has been happening since he's been in office is because of it stems from him. So all the people who vote for him or who support Trump, they're acting upon the shit like how they really feel. The president's in office. Why can't I act the way I want to act? Because he's the one. Because they support the type of shit that he speaks about. So that's what I think it really stems from.
I've had a conversation with a white person who knew people that voted for Trump, and they said they initially voted for Trump because they didn't believe Hillary. They thought that she was a liar, and they thought that she was hiding stuff. And now they sincerely regret their vote for Donald Trump.
But it's like, how can you regret voting for Trump when the motherfucker he talked about grabbing pussy when he wasn't even the president yet. He was talking about, he was calling people idiots. He was like how can you say, oh I didn't mean to vote for him when he did all this shit and Hillary did nothing. All Hillary did was, the dumbest shit she did is when she, was doing the whip nene shit on the
well,
TV.
They claimed she was hiding emails. They blamed her for the Benghazi case.
But you could trip a motherfucker talking about some let's grab the pussy or whatever he said.
Right.
I would rather deal with Hillary's emails and her dealing with killing somebody in Benghazi to get money than to deal with kids being locked up in cages, just people being lynched, people dying and marching. It's just the list. The list just goes on and on.
I would also prefer the feeling of knowing that my president knows what the fuck he's talking about, because there's this air of confusion every time he comes on the scene.
Yeah.
Like, so I didn't see the actual interview where he came out to "Happy" by Pharrell, the speech that he did, but Pharrell was like, "All right, stop using my music."
I'm glad he did that.
Right, but before that, there was one time I forgot what the fuck he was saying. He wasn't talking about anything. That's why I can't remember. But he came out and he was just complimenting the work of people. I don't know if it was the police force or like veterans or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, Trump, what the fuck are you talking about? This is.
I think that he's super insensitive to the times that we're living in. I don't want to say that he's naive because he's 72, 73. This man has lived. He's lived a complete life. God only gives you 72 years. That's what y'all promised. He's lived a complete life. So he cannot be blind. I know he comes from privilege, but he cannot be blind to the fact that these things are actually going on. Like, there's no way that he does not know what his role is that he's playing in America's turmoil right now.
I feel like in the grand scheme of thing, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like his role in being president is to distract us from something. Because there are people under him that are worse than him that know the system better than he does. But what we get from Trump is a lot of publicity stunts. We get a lot of sound bites. We get interviews with Kanye, hour-long interviews with Kanye where he's saying shit that looks so detrimental and throws mostly black people off, because black people lose focus every time Trump and Kanye are in the room together. So I like to think that Trump was put in this position to do his reality shit on a political level while the true politicians work under him. They don't need the fame. And then when he's done making a mark, they really gonna come up and raise hell.
I honestly do believe that we're in year 2 of his term, and I do think that we will start to see more bills trying to be passed and policies that are going to be trying to be passed and signed by him that are going to affect us in the long run. But I think they're slowly being pushed, and I think we are so distracted with everything that else is going on that we don't pay attention to them voting for these simple things or making the site change to this. So 10 years from now, we're all affected by it and we don't understand. And then we start blaming that current president. It's like Trump is taking claim for Obama's lower for like unemployment rate and like people getting signed up for health care. What you have to understand that what Bill Clinton did was not starting to affect us until this after George Bush was getting out of office, Obama era. And what Obama did, if we let it, won't affect us completely until like the president after Trump. Because I don't believe he's going to be a 2-term president. Please do not let this man be a 2-term president.
I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Like
if we don't get out and vote,
it wouldn't surprise me.
It
wouldn't really matter if we did get out and vote, because if the electoral college votes for him, then they vote
but
for
that's
him.
the thing. If those people in those states were to get out and vote, it can change the state's color.
No, I agree, but I'm just saying.
It still has to get out there, and you still have to vote. And what's more important is that we always do look at the presidential elections, but these elections are just as important because these are the people that actually make the legislations and govern America. Trump can sign something, but it has to get past the House and the Senate. He can try to veto something, but they still have to go back and vote and change things. It's checks and balances. So if we only vote in the presidential election, think everything's going to be great, nothing's going to change, which is why on November 6th, for your 2 hours of your day, you need to stand in that line. If you can stand in line to get a concert ticket, if you can stand during a concert, if you can stand for shoes, if you can stand in the grocery store, if you can stand anywhere, you can stand in that line and get out and vote. It's not too long.
I don't remember the voting process taking me 2 hours.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
In LA, it may be a little busy because hell, it's 1,000 billion people here, and the voting offices usually aren't that big.
And it depends on what time you go to.
So hey, wake up a little bit early.
Right.
Go after work.
Right. That too.
Because if you in line before 8 o'clock, they have to let you go.
Yeah. Take a late lunch. Don't let them turn you away. Do not let them turn you away.
Well,
but yeah.
That was all for bitch. You better read.
Bitch,
you don't even gotta
read.
You don't even have to take me into the
I was going to read what Jackie said.
Oh, go ahead.
Jackie said she agreed with you, Chris. He put kids in cages. Like, WTF? Who does that? What kind of human is okay with separating kids from their parents and putting them in cages for weeks or months, and they're still there? Yeah.
Fuck Trump.
You know,
and I hope he hears this.
He's grotesque as fuck.
Yeah. God bless him.
Yeah.
All right,
man. You don't gotta take me in.
I don't care.
So today,
now it's time for Chris Tips.
Chris Tips. Would you play this?
I just feel like we have a lot of sound effects and we want them to all feel like used, but they don't make sense.
That's why I used it, because Chris asked for it.
Chris asked for it.
I don't even know why I asked for it.
The day you asked for it, I'm like, what is he going to do with this?
There it is again. I don't know why it's there, but it's there.
It's there.
It's there. Hopefully the other shows get some use of it. I really, because I don't know what to do with it.
Okay, so today's topic is called the insecurities, right? So I get a text message on Monday or Tuesday of this week. It reads, "Hey Chris," and the name of who it is, because I didn't have this person's number. Mm-hmm. "My boyfriend thinks that we dated or talked in the past, and he feels that I went on a vacation with you and James," which is one of my best friends, "and we may have done something. Can you confirm for me that we never dated and I didn't like you on that level?" Okay. So I got the message, and I was just sitting there like, wait, so you want me to confirm something that didn't happen prior to you and your nigga getting together, all because he's insecure about something?
That's fucked.
So I don't know, like I was just sitting there, like at first I wasn't gonna respond because I just feel like, what? Get the fuck off my phone. Like I never liked you, you've never liked me, we've never hooked up, like we don't even communicate. Like I haven't talked to you in fucking months. Like why? I'm not about to entertain this. So I sent it to Kelvin, and he was like, yeah, like I'm not even about to, I wouldn't even respond. So I ended up responding, and I said, "Good morning. Never did we ever date in life, and I can also confirm that I didn't like you on that level." Because I just feel like now I wanted to be rude about it, because I just feel like, motherfucker, don't text me on some bullshit like this.
Shut and then,
the fuck up. Yeah, and then your nigga is that insecure to the point where he feels like, oh yeah, like you must have did something with that nigga. Like, bro, this was years ago that we went on that trip, and then we slept in 2 totally different beds. Like, what? And I just feel like, nigga, this was before you. Even if something did happen, nigga, this was before you. Why the fuck would it matter? So anyway, the question that comes from what happened is, have y'all ever dealt with somebody that was insecure in your relationship, or just dealt with any insecurities at all? Either you were in a relationship that was on your side or it was their side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
definitely.
I have. One of my first exes was super insecure about everybody that I know, because I'm an outgoing person. So, and I'm also realized as I got older that I'm a little bit of a flirt. Don't do it on purpose, but I guess my friend
only a little bit.
My friend, I didn't realize it until older in life. But they just automatically assume that everybody I talk to I mess with. Like, what the fuck? Like, I know I'm not that much of a hoe that you would just think that shit. But like, your insecurities cannot be put on me. Like, if anybody was to try to pinpoint somebody on me that happened before them, I didn't even know you existed.
Right.
Nigga, we don't even know each other.
So why are you even worried about what happened before you, period? Like, I can't go into a relationship worrying about everybody that happened before me, because
right.
I cannot have a healthy relationship with you, period.
Exactly.
Because I'm always going to be second guessing. Who's this? Why is that? Why you do this? Who's this? Who's this in your phone? No, leave me alone with all that.
Yeah,
like,
it takes so much
move
work.
around. And I can't be worried about somebody that you was with before me, or somebody I don't even know that lives in a whole nother state.
A whole nother state.
Like,
what? Like,
y'all don't even, not even like the next state over. Like a whole nother
I'm on a
coast.
whole different time zone.
Yeah, like I can't worry about that. And if you still have some insecurities about that, then I think you need to take an internal look at yourself,
right,
and see what's going on. Jackie said the guy's cheating on her.
Probably.
There,
that makes the most sense.
Because what I really wanted to respond and say, like, originally I was just going to be like, so you want me to confirm something that didn't happen with your boyfriend? Like I wanted to just dig in her ass a little bit. Like, I just wanted to go the fuck off. But then I had to just realize, like, it's not even that deep. I've never liked you. You've never liked me. So it's not. I'm not even really about to entertain it. I'm just gonna confirm that we've never liked each other and just leave it at that.
I don't know. I've dealt with someone being insecure. I tried to, because I feel like I've received a lot of messages of honesty is the best policy with relationships. Mm-hmm. So I tried to move on that scale of things. Child, it really didn't help, because the person that the person was insecure about, I was hanging out with them and forgot that I was supposed to meet up with them. But it wasn't even like that. I was drunk. And when I'm drunk, I'm just really negligent. I'm just very negligent. That's really all it was. But I was just like, what the fuck? Like, that was before you. And no, like, if we're here right now, obviously, this is not a thing. But exactly. I mean, you can't help someone's insecurities. This is something that life has to iron out. Yeah. And I'm not the bitch with the fucking iron. I'm not. I'm really not.
So why do y'all think people are like in that manner? Like, why do y'all think people are insecure?
It's either they're up to something themselves, or they have not recovered from something that happened to them before, and they should not be trying to get into another relationship if they have not healed that pain.
That's true.
So when you say that they're cheating, what makes you think that is them?
Because
it's
whenever you're up to something, you get I've cheated before, so I know. Whenever you do something, now you're like, oh shit, they got to almost like act the same way. Yeah, or they act almost the same way I did when I did this. It's like your own little mind playing tricks on you. Like, oh, well, let me catch them up before they catch me. And they don't even do nothing. Yeah. So you're just trying to put that on them to take the pressure off of you and to make you seem like you're innocent. And that's exactly what it seems like. Maybe he has somebody out here in California, and they need to come out here together to see each other.
Right. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, and then it just didn't even make sense at all. To what the fuck? Like, for what? But that was the topic for today.
It's tough dating someone who's insecure because it's just constantly reaffirming.
So if somebody with you now, y'all, both of y'all said y'all have been in a situation, right? Mm-hmm. So how did y'all address it?
I mean, I'm.
Wait, were y'all the ones insecure, or the partner was insecure?
The partner.
So how did y'all address it?
I tried to be as upfront as I could and try and honestly communicate the honest truth. But if you're not fucking listening, then what the fuck am I talking for?
There's only so many times that you can tell somebody that it's not what it is. Mm-hmm. And if they choose to believe it or not, it's not up to you no more. And I had to learn that. Like, I can't make someone think something that they don't want to think, and I can't make them believe anything they don't want to believe. But if I'm telling you the doggonest truth and you don't believe me, then we have a problem, and we need to move on from each other, because that's all a relationship is honesty and communication and trust. And if you can't trust me and communicate properly with me, then why are we even doing this? Right. So I had to literally break that down. Like, I'm honestly just tired of being accused of doing stuff or wondering about people that happened before you. Like, it don't freaking matter.
It doesn't
at all.
Have
y'all been accused and y'all actually were cheating once, or no?
No. I've never cheated.
I've cheated, but I got away with it. But I won't do it again.
If you say so.
Right.
I won't do it again. It was revenge cheating.
So they cheated.
They cheated, not cheated on them, but they cheated on me with.
Wait, y'all had sex with the same person?
Sure did.
What kind of shit?
Sure did. And don't.
I think that's the most hoest thing you said on this.
When we started the show a year ago, me and Eric said that we were going to be completely honest.
That's right.
And Chris, I hope that you have been completely honest.
I have,
even though you haven't. We said we're going to be completely honest and transparent here on the show. And I'm being transparent about my whole tendencies back in the day.
That's right.
You cheat on me, I'm going to get even.
It's not about how you start.
It's about how you finish, okay? That's the new tagline of the show. No, but it was, I will admit, it was some grimy stuff. But you cheat on me, I'm going to get you back.
So wait, okay. You found out they cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Then in your mind, let me text so-and-so and be like, let's link up. Or like, how did that even...
I said, what could... You think you could get over on me? What's the worst thing I can do to get back?
Did this person find out?
What person?
Whoever we're talking about. Did they find
ex?
out? Yeah.
Yeah.
That you did as well?
Mm-hmm.
You just told them, or like, what happened?
I let them find out.
Okay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How did you let them find out? How did this unfold?
How did this happen? Like,
well, they cheated on me.
Okay.
Okay.
I found out from the person. Because they was like, are y'all talking? Like, what's y'all situation? I was like, what do you mean? It's like, well, because we messed around. And I was like, oh, okay. No, that's cool. Like, no, I ain't tripping. Like, cool, that's what's up. So what's good? Then you start to manipulate and you play your game and then you get what you want and you move on. I do apologize to that person being a pawn in my play book of life, in my chess game. I do apologize for that in hindsight, now. But at the time, all is fear and love and war.
Jesus.
Do you guys believe in monogamy? I feel like I've had this conversation.
What does that mean again?
Being with one person?
Yes, I do. I just saw a post about this on Facebook saying like, would you what's the when it's two? Polygamy?
Polygamy,
yeah. So somebody was like, would you try it or some shit like that? And the hell of people in the comments are talking about they would. And I'm just like, I couldn't do that.
I'm jealous.
Of
That's
what?
why I don't think I could do a threesome in my relationship. because
You're
I get
jealous of what?
jealous.
Oh.
I'm jealous. I don't want nobody sharing my partner but me.
I agree.
I just
couldn't
can't
do
do it.
no
But unless it
couldn't.
was like some type, I don't know. I can't. I always say I would try something once, but I don't know if I could be in a 3-way relationship. Maybe one cooks well,
No.
and the other like had a good job,
No.
so they were taking care of us, and we like kept. If we were all kept, like they were paying all the bills,
Right.
and all the other stuff, all I had to do was worry about my clothes and shoes and cars and stuff. Oh yes, pay all the bills. We can live in this house. How many else you want? Like who else is me here? Can I see other people too? Because if I can see other people too, hey, this is good.
No.
Or are we all together? Can I pick out who else is living with us? Like, do we all agree on who's in the circle, or you don't person agree on who's in the circle? It just would depends. But I think if I was being kept, yeah.
You really don't have much of a say when you being kept.
No, if I was being
it's
kept,
not on
go
your
ahead.
dime.
Go ahead, pay all the bills back.
That's right.
I'm about to bust this
Fuck
down
no.
over here. Go ahead.
Fuck no.
I feel like everyone should have a point in their life, not necessarily where they're polygamous. You don't have to bring a relationship into it, but where they are doing their own thing. I feel like you need time to see like what's out there. You know, like you need that experience to see what it is that you like, what turns you on, what turns you off. I don't think people who are so young should lock themselves into relationships so early because it's limiting. And then when you get older and you're supposed to be on that relationship flow, you all fucked up and behind.
I do agree. My mom told me that too. She told me to date around first.
You know,
But then,
it don't have to be a
You're 40
lifelong
though.
thing.
I am 45 on
Oh.
November
Yeah, like,
22nd.
Child the agent.
But I think in my younger years I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship my entire college career, except for like a couple months, and probably like 6-7 months out of my entire college career I was in a relationship. So like, I wish I could go back and be single during those times because I probably would have done and maneuvered a lot differently. I probably also would have been a hoe. So God probably was like, "Hey, Kelvin, sit your ass down."
That's right.
If you could
I may
revisit
have
one part in your life, like if you could go back, all right. If God was like, you know what, like you can go back to whatever point in time you're in your life and start from there, like start a new life from that specific time, would y'all do it?
Yes.
Probably this last relationship, just to see if I would have acted completely right. What would have been the end result?
Open end result.
Completely
like-
right
No, but
by
I'm
their
saying-
standards.
Just
But I'm
a
saying
life
if God
period.
was like, if you want to go back to 2000 and,
No.
and start your life from there again.
I enjoyed my life. I like everything. I think that one thing, and it's only because of uncertainty, not necessarily regret, but it would have been like, if I would have played by this person's rules, what would this have looked like? Would I ended up liking it, or would I have been like, damn, I got to get out of this anyway? But in terms of my actual life, I like the decisions I made, or I don't feel like they've been detrimental enough where I would have to fix something.
I think I would.
I would.
Really? What
Were-
parts?
If it, I would probably start from. I'd probably say maybe sophomore year of college. I think that's where I'll start.
You're not gonna pledge.
Yeah, I'm still playing. But I would
Fuck
just,
these
I would
letters.
just do. I don't know. Like I would just do stuff differently. That I would just start from there, or maybe freshman year.
I would start right after graduation
Why?
because I feel like I held myself back. Like I didn't put myself first because I was in a relationship. So I said, let me stay around a little bit longer till they graduate. Let me try to help out, do things like that. Instead of being like, hey, Kelvin, you got your own life to live. Get up and move. Like, do what you need to do. And I probably would have came out to LA a lot sooner.
Are we talking about how can I code name this?
Y'all need code names that I cannot keep up with.
Are we talking about somebody who you're friends with?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still
I
very
think
close
we're on
friends.
the think
Yeah,
we're on the same
we're
page.
very close friends. Yeah. If I would have just let that relationship go instead of like trying to hold on to it and try to like be there in the moment with them and stick around Frankfurt, I probably would have been a lot better in life. I think I wasted like a couple years, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the comments here. Let me put on my glasses. All right, Will said in the petty award goes to Eric. No, I think it was towards me.
I'm about to say.
It
What
is
did I
petty.
say?
All right, so they said they love my story. Will said, stop trying to be nice, Eric. Just say it. Everyone needs to be a hoe at one point in their life.
Yeah.
This is true.
I don't think everyone needs to be a hoe.
Everybody, no. Everybody needs to be a hoe at least once in their life because they need to know what it feels like to be a hoe, so they will not judge other hoes.
But most people can't be hoes.
Most people
There's
can't
a lot of people who don't know how
because
to
they
be
don't have the face in the body. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh,
no,
shit.
that's not what I'm trying to say.
Well, there's not a lot of people
that
that care about the face and the body at this point.
But it's just a lot of people who don't know how to hoe.
Yeah,
Who
I
don't
was
know how
not
to-
a. I
who
was
don't
not
know how
a.
to,
I
like,
was not a good
juggle-
hoe.
Who don't know how to
Calvin?
juggle 5 people at a time or something like that.
I'm not a good hoe. I catch
Calvin.
feelings.
If you could sit here and juggle as many as you've juggled, you fucking Barnum and Bailey
I'm not a hoe. I'm not a good hoe.
basically a circus act.
They move in with me and start living. All right, so let's move on to Ray. Ray said, "No, I think I learned something from each stage in your life." I think she's talking about going back to moving back. Where you are right now is based on the decisions that were made prior. Let's just keep this pushing, and we'll evolve as new and different experiences are thrown our way. I agree, Ray. Take what you learned and move on.
I think I would still go back though, just to relive, not relive, but just to do some certain shit differently.
Because I'm wondering, if I go back, would I fuck something up for the future?
Probably.
Yeah.
But I also think I may have helped something. Like, if I would have moved to LA a little bit sooner, I think that my connection may be a little different. But I also believe in timing. I probably moved in LA exactly at the time I needed to move here. But who knows?
You just got to keep walking the path to find out.
All I know is Stevie Wonder's coming December 9th. I got to get my ticket.
Bitch, how many times you going to see? Well, then again, he is old.
How many times am I going to see Stevie Wonder?
It doesn't matter.
Every
he
time
old.
he comes to LA?
Yeah, you ain't got many chances.
Oh, Stevie's at the... Let's fucking fight. You and Chris, let's fucking fight.
I didn't say shit. I want to go. I didn't say
Stevie's
nothing.
coming December 9th. I got to get my ticket. I think the tickets go on sale next Friday, the 6th.
I feel like they've been on sale.
No, I had the exclusive.
I was going to say...
I had the
crazy
exclusive.
thing is
I had the
that-
exclusive pre-sale.
That's good. I was going to say the crazy thing is that both of our favorite artists are dead, and then
Like I can't see mine.
Yeah, both of y'all's.
Yours is... I really don't want to
Mine's
say
ain't.
that.
Mine's ain't. And y'all
Don't want to say
try Stephen Hardaway Morris if you want.
Why? He can't see me coming?
1 second, guys. We about to fight. I'm going to play y'all some whole music while I beat motherfucking... Where's the... Hold on. I'm about to play some whole music while I beat your ass. Hold on. I don't want y'all to listen to nothing. So let me find the music for you guys. We'll just go with this. Fight me, bitch.
Fucking to the
What are you
mic.
looking for?
Who knows?
Girl fight?
I was looking for the light. Because it was the longest I can beat your ass. But I couldn't find it.
I don't know what it's under.
We don't have girl fight on here, do we?
I
No.
thought y'all had that clip before.
No,
No,
we don't.
no.
What we do have is...
We have so many fight sounds.
We have so many fight sounds. We have this.
Bitch, come here. Bitch, come here.
Yeah, we do. We do have this.
Oh
We have
my
this.
God.
You mad, doggy?
Chris's
we
request.
have this.
You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice, shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves
Where?
to freedom? Watch out now.
I don't know.
Are you about to play all the clips?
Right.
No, I was just seeing what we had. So much. Okay.
Let's go to the next.
Wait a
All
minute.
right.
Oh, this is a good question of the day because I do this.
Yeah, the question of the day. And this stems from a situation that I had a situation earlier today.
Oh, shit.
Well, earlier this week, and it's a
Oh,
gift
Calvin.
from somebody else that I was wearing. I gave a gift to somebody else, and it was like I don't want to wear it because.
Wait, what's the gift? The ring?
Wait, what was the situation?
Anyways, are you okay with your significant other wearing jewelry or clothing their ex bought for them?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to know about it.
I still wear it now. Like, I think, like, that huge green stone I got, that was a gift from the last one.
Mhm.
Those 3 bracelets on my wrist, that was a gift from the first one.
If you were in a relationship right now, would you still wear those?
I'm just not telling the person, but I'm absolutely wearing them.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm just not going to want to know where it came
Where it
from.
came from?
Right.
I usually don't ask where they.
It just, I mean, if it's clothes, I'm not going to be like, when'd you get that? Like, if it's jewelry I've never seen, I may be like, oh, when'd you get that?
Mm-hmm.
But, well, I'm not going to want to know, so I'm probably not going to ask.
Right.
Like I don't. I still have some T-shirts and stuff from X that I may throw on every now and then. I'm not gonna say, oh, this was from.
I have
X.
shoes and a jacket
Yeah,
from
I'm not gonna
X,
say that.
but
And
I don't wear the shoes like that.
like one bracelet from them. But also, I remember, my Sans, his ex bought him a line jacket, and his current wife, when they first started dating, did not want him to wear the jacket because it came from the ex. And I remember just like, damn, like
I can't
that's
wear my
crazy.
letters.
And my Sans didn't wear the jacket for a while until later on, and he started wearing it again.
So they must have a conversation.
They must have had a conversation about it, but I'm like, I don't know. Like,
did she buy him a jacket?
Huh?
Did she buy him a jacket?
She did not buy him.
Then I'm wearing the fucking jacket until you get me one.
Yeah,
I just feel like it's a line jacket.
it's a line jacket.
I can't wear my
But
fucking
she
letters.
didn't want him
And
to
they're
wear
not
it.
cheap.
She did not want him to wear it for a while because it was like the ex. I went ahead and said my ex got me the jacket. That's just too much.
I just feel like it's a.
I believe
you
being
gonna tell me
honest,
I
it's
cannot
too
wear
much
my
open
letters?
information.
You're gonna tell me I can't wear my letters. Like that's how I would look at it. Like you're really gonna tell me I cannot wear something I pledged for.
Yeah,
I took an oath for.
I wouldn't have did that. I would have still kept it on. Like if my ex gave me any of this jewelry that I'm wearing, I would still wear it.
Yeah.
But I buy
Jewelry
my-
is
I
not
buy my own
cheap.
stuff. Do y'all believe I can give him back? Like if you bought someone an engagement ring, do you think they should give it back, or would you let them keep it?
I bought when I was in high school. I bought a girl a promise ring, and I asked for it back when we broke up.
I think that's petty.
How's it petty?
I said keep it
For what?
because
I
it was
bought
never my intent to have it.
Well, I bought it and I pawned it.
Yeah, I'm pawning that shit.
No, I don't want
I only
the ring
got
back.
like $40 for it. So.
I don't want the ring back. I say keep whatever we got.
And I can't believe I even got like why the fuck did I
You
get
was
a
in
promise
love
ring?
because Chris, you fall in love
But it was like why did I get you a promise ring?
because you was like hey bro, I think this the one.
It was very with the time.
I think I was a senior in high school.
Tiffany
and I was
Evans.
Very Tiffany Evans.
in Sierra.
Yeah. That's the one. Now you know Sierra should not be doing promise rings
should
because every time she put a guy in the video, done.
Done.
Right.
That's why you think Russell
ain't been in
one.
that video.
She
Why you
better
think
not.
Russell ain't been in one?
No,
He-
he been
know
in
better.
Instagram video.
Instagram,
Instagram, but not a music video.
No song, no nothing.
Because she
said,
knows.
Not this
50
time.
Cent, Future.
Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
The fact
Shout.
that she was really with 50.
The
Right.
fact she has a baby by Future.
Damn.
Anyways,
Vivica and Sierra fucked the same man.
child, the world we live in. All right, so Brittany says she still wears her engraved promise ring. That bitch is a beautiful.
What?
She said the bitch is beautiful. Sorry. That's right, Brittany. Wear it.
So
Right.
okay,
And Will said, my ex is in a full ass relationship with my name tattooed on her. What?
Oh.
Don't know why, but hey, it is what it is. What? The question is, do you have her name tattooed on you?
wait, what he mean he don't know why? Like he don't know why she got the tat,
Or why it's still there? Or I would.
Yeah, was this a mutual sign of love?
would y'all ever do that? Like
No.
I wouldn't either.
I have a matching tattoo of one of my exes, and I regret it. I want to get it covered up, but
Which
then
one?
again, I'm like, I'm not getting it covered up.
Which one?
I have a 22 on my hip.
What was the
What the
significance?
fuck was the significance of number 22?
My birthday's November 22nd. His birthday is December 22nd. We started dating. Our anniversary was it's February 11th. So it was like the 22 was a recurring thing.
What was this?
When was this? This was in college. This was my relationship
Who's
from my
that?
freshman year to my junior year.
Whose idea was this?
Yes.
And you was like, fuck it,
Yeah, why not?
It's college.
It was college.
I guess.
No, I'm not tattooing anyone but my
No,
children.
Not no more.
And I don't even think I'm doing their names. I think I'm doing like footprints.
I don't even know if that's my child.
What?
The most I would do is like,
What?
like get like a ring tattooed on my ring finger. That's the most I would do.
Nope.
What's wrong with that?
What happened if y'all break up?
When I'm getting married, we're not getting a divorce. Unless she cheats. That's the only reason.
Chris, that sounds crazy.
What sounds crazy?
That's like some real till death do us part.
I don't plan on getting a divorce ever.
But like, what if it becomes divorce worthy?
Like what? Cheating, that's the only thing.
I will go in with the intention not to get a divorce, but if it's unhealthy, I'm not.
Right? What if it's like
Why would it be
domestically
unhealthy?
violent?
Why would y'all get married if it's unhealthy?
Well, you don't
We
necessarily know it.
But also, my parents have been together for 25 years, so I do believe in long ass relationships. But
Yeah, when I get married,
just-
I'm not getting a divorce.
Like, I'm sure OJ wasn't crazy in the beginning.
Sure, I'm sure he showed signs. You have to follow the signs of everything.
yeah, I'm pretty sure there are signs in the beginning of everything.
Yeah, like you have to go like.
There are definitely
Come on now, there's signs in the beginning that you. Yeah, and I know. Yeah, bitch, I know.
I know, but I'm
I
thinking.
know.
I'm
I've
thinking
been
more
schooling your
like.
ass for the past week. I know.
I'm thinking that it could be like some I don't know. Now I got you where I want you type thing. I'm gonna show you my true colors. Like how you don't see someone's true colors until you move in with them.
Nope, that ain't true. I think that when they show the first red flag you find, that's it. That's literally when
What
you know.
makes a flag red? Are there levels? Is there like a tinge of orange?
I don't think there's any levels at all. Like, as soon as you see something that's out of the norm and you just have to question it, I think that's a red flag. And then that's when you know, like, that shit's going to be a recurring thing.
It's kind of scary.
What are you over there dawning about?
Just thinking.
Yeah, he's pondering for real. He said, fuck the show.
I know.
I was over thinking.
What was the red flag?
I'm not.
What's a red flag?
We are a radio show. Talk about it.
And you definitely said transparency and honesty.
Yeah, exactly.
Less
Let's
than
talk
30
about it.
minutes
Let's
ago.
discuss it.
No.
Just say what the flag is. You don't have to say what the person is.
Oh no, the flag. You just notice things at the beginning. And you're just like, oh, that's really cute.
What did you notice?
You just notice things. You're like, oh, that's really cute. And then later on, you're like, oh, hold on, wait, time out. Like, hold on, this is all the time.
So what's the flag?
That's all we asking.
You know,
It doesn't sound like a flag. It sounds like something that's annoying to you now.
Yep. If I told you that.
Y'all both be doing that shit. I think I'm the only one that's completely candid with this show.
I do discuss it. We're just not going to discuss it right now. Meet me next week when I have the full revelation so I can properly articulate what I'm thinking.
All right, whatever. Tell me anything.
Right.
Play if I told you.
A transparent.
You getting rid of everybody on the show,
Yes,
Chris?
we need a transparent.
He got rid of you earlier today. Now he's getting rid of me.
I'm sick of this
He's
shit.
going to run this show by himself.
So today's If I Told You That is, for each friend around you right now, what job other than what they do right now would they be perfect for?
It's like in the circle?
All my friends, I got to go name
No,
all
right.
of them?
In the room or?
In the room.
In the room.
Okay.
So a 3.
Y'all was really about to go back to Kentucky. And I would have been looking at y'all like, I don't know who the fuck y'all
I
talking
think
about.
Bianca be good at.
Right. I'd be like, what? So I guess I'll start it off. So
Okay,
I saw
'cause,
this
child,
on.
I don't know what to give.
Yeah, the
Chris
thing.
jobs.
Yeah, I have a. This is why. Well, I can't say I put it in ample time before, but y'all still be having time to look at this. So I have this website with like a list of hypotheticals that I'm just like, I like that one. So I guess
You
for
have a job website?
a what?
A job website?
No,
with hypotheticals?
A list of hypotheticals.
Okay.
What were you saying? Are you shading me?
No, I thought you said you put up a website of jobs and you use.
I must say, don't fucking play. I haven't quit.
hypothetical.
Don't play.
Which I'm proud of you, Eric. You
Thank
made like
you.
3 months.
2. But you know, slowly but surely.
That's
So
all.
I could definitely see Kelvin hosting something on a major platform. Like
Me too. Speak that.
Yeah, it has to be like real Entertainment Tonight type of e-news, but it has to be his platform. Like it has to be his show, and there can be other. No, I don't even see other hosts. I just see like other people coming on to participate, but it's definitely your show. I can also see you doing some behind the scenes like production type stuff. I don't know what exactly that looks like, but for some reason, I could see you trying to have your hands in many different areas of it. What else can I see you doing? I can see you doing like speaking sessions. Like I can see you on a stage with a mic, either talking to colleges or giving some type of career motivational.
I'm receiving this.
Yeah.
I'm claiming all of
I'm
this.
looking up because
Speak
I'm
this
just like,
into my life, Eric.
I'm like, if I look at I'm like, I look up and I'm just like, what can I see him doing?
I'll see Kelvin twerking on the pole.
I don't see you twerking on a pole at all, and I don't want to. But yeah, I could definitely see you doing that, like very entertainment, career based, but also inspiring the youth. That's what I see for you. For Chris, I could definitely see you acting, especially after the Friday clip, which I told y'all would fucking bang.
And I still don't think.
It doesn't matter. It's the execution of it.
That's
People
right.
have gotten more views for less well executed shit.
Yes.
So don't do that. But I saw that Calvin too. Actually, I could see diving into
thank
that.
you.
But that's also a part of the entertainment thing. So I could definitely see Chris acting, but I could see Chris trying to direct as well. I can see you staying in film. For some reason, I feel like once you get into that realm, you're not gonna leave it. Like you're gonna just keep building in it. So I could see you definitely acting. I could see you trying to produce. I could see you with a lot of black directors and producers. I could see you working with wow, this is horrible, but give me the name.
Ryan Coogler.
No, older. I should know it.
John
Are they a
Singleton.
director?
I can see John Singleton. No, it's
Spike Lee.
thank you,
Oh, okay.
Spike Lee.
So I was running out.
It was the basic one. I was just like, it's going to be there. I can see you working with Spike Lee.
Tyler Perry for a second.
Tyler Perry don't even know where he going no more. But yeah, I can definitely see you working with them, and it'd be very like same level. Like it's not like, oh, I have to listen to Spike Lee. It's very like, so what do you think? How do you see this being done? And I can see you being very cutthroat. No, this bitch ain't no good. She can't be in this movie. It's not gonna be good. Let's just put this shit on BET. Like I can very much see that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I see for you.
Yeah, I just received all of that.
That's good.
And when that day comes, I'm
We're gonna
happy
replay
there,
this.
too.
Can you replay this clip?
If it's still out there, yeah.
It's the internet. It's always out there.
That's right. Unless you're Beyonce,
And then it's gone.
and then it's gone.
I'm gonna start with Eric because I gotta think about Kelvin.
Oh Lord.
I can see you. I can see you producing too. I can see like if you let me think. Like say if I don't know if this is a job. Well, it's kind of like choreography, kind of I guess, in a way. I think so. Say if like Beyonce was on tour and she needed like different dance breaks, or she needed different visuals, or she needed like just shit for the show. Like I could see somebody
Like a creative director.
yeah, I couldn't think of it. Yeah, like I could see somebody calling you saying like, hey, like what if we put this right here and did this over there, or, something like that.
That'd be dope as
Then I can actually see you doing ciphers.
Could you really?
Yeah, because because when you posted, what did you post? And I started watching it. I think it was your Way Back Wednesday. I went on your YouTube page and I saw like one of your ciphers, and I was like, I could see you actually like being on the BET cipher.
Ah, that's a goal.
And then
That's such a goal.
I think that's it for now that I could think of.
I fuck with that.
And then Kelvin, let me think.
A trash man, because he's trash.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Garbage.
What's the lady name? She has Fixed My Life.
Ayana.
I can see you. Like,
I would love to have a show like Ayana.
I guess
Not on my watch.
But my thing is like, I don't think you would have her same bluntness. Like I think it would just be like a charm school. Like I think you would come off as like a Monique type of vibe.
Because I'm nice.
I could definitely see the Monique type of vibe.
Yeah, I could just see like
right.
Let's work on this. Let's actually let's take a different approach. Like I could see that. And do you listen to Kiss FM? Ryan Seacrest show?
I love Ryan.
Yeah, I could see that too. Like I could see you actually having like a Kiss FM type of show.
And you know that means everything to Calvin.
And because Ryan motherfucking Seacrest.
His
Right.
show is so fucking funny. I stopped listening to Steve to hear his now.
Really?
Sometimes it's fucking hilarious. Like when he beat Ryan's Roses, like that shit is so funny to me.
Well, J. Anthony Brown turned me off of Steve Harvey.
Really?
Yeah, that nigga is, man.
Even though it's my frat, he gets on my
That
nerves.
nigga,
Is he really?
Yeah, J.
He's
Anthony's
honorary.
frat.
He's honorary though.
Never mind.
He gets on my nerves, though.
And he be having Carla Farrell say when he be saying Blue Five, she'll respond, and he don't give a fuck.
It's so weird.
Well, he's honorary, so there that
So he
goes.
don't.
Right.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do two scenarios. I'm going to do what I want you guys to do, and then what I think you guys, if you were like just would be regular people, what you guys would do. So, Eric, I do see you as like a media mogul, kind of like Wendy Williams. I see you telling stories and giving your perspective on them in a very Eric Devante type of way. I do see the world according to Eric being like your entire brand and like almost like a sitcom even of just your life of what will happen and just like your tales. That's what I see like for you. Like I can definitely see that being played out like in screen. I also do see you doing stand up. I honestly do. And I think you'll be very successful at stand up. I do see that for you. And then if you were choosing not to do that, I also see
Oh shit.
I see as like a probation officer.
A what?
Where
Do
the
you
hell did that
really?
come from?
I can see you like cussing out the druggies and stuff.
What?
I can see you getting all these druggies together and then like leaving. And they're like, man, I hate my PO, but he right. I can see that in your life. I can also see you being like one of them teachers that just like don't give a fuck and just like give out and do like also like if you were to be a teacher like you play like lots of movies and but your lesson plans would be based off like the movies, so you wouldn't just be watching movies for no reason. Y'all be watching movies, but it'd be like because of Christopher Columbus and shit like that. Y'all will watch a lot of movies,
right?
That's what I see for you, Eric.
Okay.
For Christian Charles Armani White, I do see you as an actor, and I do see you in the director's chair too because. Child, you just can't sit still. So you're going to have to either be executive producer or the director or something because you're not just about to sit here and do this movie and I have no say in it.
Right.
And I do see you rivaling the likes of those directors that he spoke, but I also do see you doing a lot of work behind the scenes with television shows because I think that you have a niche for what works and what doesn't work, and they will work more so on TV than a movie because you get to tell the story a little bit longer. And I think that that's something that you are really interested in. And, like, you want to see how things full out play. And I believe you believe in the beginning and the ending, and that has to be played out long. I also see you doing management stuff. I always tell you this all the time, though. But I see you'll be a good manager.
Definitely could see Chris managing.
You would be a good because you're thorough and you will look at the deals. You'll make sure this person had this person is this, and this. I think you do really good at those type of things, and you're not afraid to argue with somebody. So so that'd be the good one. And if you weren't doing that, I think that you would be a psychiatrist. I think you will be a psychiatrist, and I think you will have your couch. And I don't think you will listen to people.
Oh,
I think
shit!
Just, like, draw
So why the fuck would
I think you like draw in your notebook and just tell people what you want them to.
I think.
Yeah, what you think anyway. Like I feel like you would just
I
be
could
like,
see that.
You like give them like your prescription like to whatever you thought, and they would just like tell you things like great, but I just feel like, or I could really see you as like a referee in the NBA. And I feel like you would be like shady though, because I feel like you own like the Lakers win.
No,
so, like, what?
I don't even like them right now.
I feel like you would take money under the table.
Oh wow!
For the Lakers.
Oh, this got criminal real quick.
Right. Don't ask me to sit you courtside.
Anyway. You guys asked me what I saw,
and you gave it.
And I see Chris as a ref in the NBA.
That's fair,
but not a fair one.
Okay, definitely, definitely fair.
I do appreciate the positive parts of what both of you just said.
Stop.
And I'm going to receive that, and I'm going to receive everything that you guys said, and hopefully it goes to fruition.
It will. I was watching Tiffany Haddish. Oh my goodness.
Which
cry again.
For what?
She is in the new movie
Nobody's Fool.
Nobody's Fool.
Oh yeah, I heard good things.
I need to go see it this weekend. With Tika and Whoopi and
Omari, whatever.
Yeah, Omari. And she had this interview about her talking about Whoopi Goldberg.
Good job.
Whoopi Goldberg and how much she meant to her. Have y'all seen this? It was on The View.
I don't like Tiffany, so I don't watch
it. I love her story. And she was telling me like we're friends. She was basically talking about how when she was younger, she was always like, I'm going to be in a movie and Whoopi Goldberg's going to well, I got the hiccups. It's going to play my mom. She's like, this. I really want Whoopi to be my mom. I can see her being my mom. Like, I want her to be my mom because she's come from the foster care. She's like, if I had any mom, it would be Whoopi Goldberg. And she was telling them, like, how when she finally got a chance to be on The View, Whoopi wasn't there.
Oh, shit.
And she was devastated. Like, she said she started crying in the green room because Whoopi wasn't there, and she really didn't want to go on because her whole life and dream was like Whoopi's going to be her mom, and that was going to be her chance to tell her. That's all the other stuff. So she said she went on and Whoopi made a video for her, just telling like congratulations and how much she thought great she was and things of that nature. So fast forward to this movie, she said her mom's name is Leola. Whoopi's character's name is Lola. So she was like, is Tyler like trying to play a trick on me? Like this? She's trying to go do background research about my mama and stuff like that. And then she said 2 weeks before the movie started, she found out that Whoopi Goldberg was going to be her mom.
That's fire.
So she was like, I've been speaking these things for so long, and now they're all starting to come to fruition. And like she just broke down crying. So it was emotional. And you know I'm a crybaby, so I'm just a big ass crybaby. So I've just started to be really even more specific about my dreams and the goals and what I want. And it's funny because what I've been saying is exactly what Eric's been saying. Like my specific prayer, like for the last couple weeks, have been that I want to have a daytime television show that will rival Ryan and Kelly, and I will beat Ryan and Kelly in the ratings. That's been my specific prayer lately. Like I want a daytime talk show, and I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can beat them in the ratings.
There's so much power in words.
Yeah.
Like that shit is real.
Yeah.
And working with the universe.
Yeah, just be specific in your prayers, guys.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing that a lot lately. Like being very specific in what I want and like speaking exactly what I want. So, like so far it's been, I mean, just a few things that I have been talking about. Like they've been showing up.
Because the things like I used to pray for, like I want to work in entertainment, I want to get paid for it, I want to do something on a national level, be national syndicated. Those things are slowly starting to come, but now I have to be more specific in what they are, because they will come and God will give them and grant them to you. But since you gave it to them so broad, you're going to get them in those broad ways.
That's true.
Instead of speaking it in the exact order and the way that you want it. But yeah.
That's some real shit. I did that. It was kind of like that week that you guys were at homecoming, and I had was it Gabby and Cameron do their kind of like their letter to God about what they want their career to look like, because you really I feel like a lot of us have these understandings in our mind and we take that as it, but like if we really sat down and said it more and really like fleshed it out for the universe, you get more shit back.
Yeah,
you get a lot more back.
And I told you what I thought about when I was high.
Yeah, I remember
that.
Ooh,
all
child,
these
I will never convince you to try anything medicinal again.
God created all these particles in the memory of essence that we already have. So if you speak these things, they will come to fruition because you already experienced them. You just have to live in them. It's creepy.
He
threw me off when he said it the first time.
Yeah.
You threw me off again when you said it again.
I looked up and was like, huh?
Already.
I was looking at my phone.
Everything,
like,
every
what?
memory, every vision, everything that we are envisioning is already experienced with us. We have to start living in it. And if you speak it into the universe and into God, then they will start to become a memory, and then you can live in it.
No, it's real, because if you look at the people
crazy.
I look at the Shade Room now, which I really think the Shade Room is starting to become diluted with a bunch of nobodies. Like, I scroll through for stories, but a lot of it is filled with advertisement for people I have no clue who they are, and stories on people I've never seen in my life. And I don't know if I'm really out of date or these people really don't matter. Am I off?
No,
I was looking at the way he was.
No, I think the blogging game is really tainted right now.
It's kind of a popularity contest, but the unpopular populars.
Yeah.
Like the C-list populars.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like whoever runs BET page on Twitter, like I think they just post shit because they can't find shit, so they just post
anything.
Yeah.
And that's really what it is. Because how social media works and changes every. Hollywood Unlocked used to post every 5 to 15 minutes. Like we had to post something. So eventually, if you posting things that often, you're gonna run out of things to post.
No, see, but that's dumb though. I don't think 5 to 10 minutes. Like, come on now.
The news cycle is so fast.
It is, but I think if I was to run a page, I think we should post something at least in 3-hour intervals.
Not
that's just me, because that's 5 to 10 minutes. Like, you are gonna run out of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bash. My point in saying that is there are a lot of people who I personally don't think are qualified to have the level of status that they have, but it's because they took the extra step and put themselves out there. The minute you truly, truly stop giving a fuck about the way others perceive you and really just give your all to the universe, you get it back.
And then what I would say is this: talent will always beat whatever foolishness is going on.
Always.
The foolishness that is going on right now will not last. And I wasn't going to say nothing about it, but she pissed me off yesterday.
Oh.
Fat ass Paris from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood came into the store yesterday, and she broke.
How is she?
Broke.
Is she? Well, that doesn't shock me.
She got a stank ass attitude.
Really?
And she had on nasty ass sandals, and her ankles were ashy.
You know she's
ashy. And I wasn't going to say shit about it, but she pissed me off. She came in asking for a grill. I told her how much the grill was. She gonna say, "Oh, that's expensive," then turn her back to me.
How much was it?
The grill was like $9.50.
Girl.
Bitch, for
That
what
is
you,
expensive.
but if you want
You
diamonds
don't love
and
it,
stuff,
hip-hop
in your,
Hollywood.
if you want diamonds and stuff in your mouth, in solid gold, that's how much that shit costs.
Oh.
But also, if it's too expensive, you don't say, "Ugh, that's it," and turn your back to me. I don't know who you think you are, but you're not that.
Question: who do you think
Because
you
Tawanda
are?
doesn't even treat me like that. Marie doesn't even do that to me. That's my grandma. You don't be rude to people. That's very disrespectful.
Well, you know, K. Michelle said she took about $30 from her.
Exactly, and that's what I told Brianna. I'm not gonna. I gave Brianna a very long. Said she ain't shit without K. Michelle's credit card, and she had the dusty ass orange T-shirt on it like it was washed a couple times and lost its color. Bitch, hang it up.
Oh my God.
She really made me mad. She came in with Zell swag, so her and Zell came. Zell comes in all the time though.
How's Zell? Does he act nice?
He's nice.
Good, because
He's nice. He's not pompous.
he kind of rubs with me
But
the wrong way.
Paris.
I don't.
And I was gonna say, I work for Hollywood Unlocked, bitch. I'm about to tell them I'm about to run a smutty ass story about you.
The sad
They
thing
not
is
about to
that
do that.
I'm really not trying to be on here down discrediting people, especially after we were just uplifting ourselves.
I am
I'm just saying, like, for those who
duality.
for those who ask all the time, how did this person get there? It's just a little more of them not giving a fuck than you.
And consistency.
And consistency.
I was talking to somebody else the other day about that. People aren't talented; they're consistent, and that's why sometimes we stop ourselves. And I got on my ass about the 14. I said I'm not consistent. If I would have stayed consistent with the 14, it probably would have been a lot bigger than what it is.
That's how I am with Bitch You Better Read all the time. I'm like, damn, I really should pick a day and keep doing it. I know
Gotta
why
be
I'm doing it. I know why I'm doing it like this, and I'm waiting for something to turn over before I do, but either way, it really stunts your growth when you're not consistent.
Yeah. And I know that I keep saying I'm doing the weekend thing. And the only thing that's stopping me from doing this is me. I keep making excuses like, oh, I don't have the background. I don't have this. I don't.
Wait, for the week? Oh, for the weekend or for the 14?
For the 14.
Oh, you're waiting for a background.
No, I wanted to do like a longer version every Friday.
That was the one you were considering
like,
for IGTV?
Yeah. Of like just the top stories of the week. And I was like, well, I don't have this and play on that. Go, shut the fuck up. Just do it.
You're supposed to work from where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine has been, well, for me, it's,
That's funny.
oh, wow.
That's funny. That's what my uniquely speaking. One of them. I had two.
As a matter of fact, actually,
I had two.
go for it.
What?
Start.
Oh, we're doing like unique speaking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, guys. Welcome back. Now it's time for uniquely speaking. We haven't done uniquely speaking in a while. Well, we did one last week, but it wasn't really like a metaphoric thing. But this is what it's really interesting because this week uniquely speaking is kind of like what Eric was at. You got to meet yourself. Last week was meet yourself where you're at, right? So this week is kind of a play on that. What I was thinking the other day, have you ever just thought about a grape?
In what sense?
Just like a grape, like the fruit.
When I want it.
Yeah. Like it starts off as a seed first, right? But then it grows into a grape.
Mm-hmm.
So it's planted and then it's watered and then it grows into this wonderful fruit. And we can eat the fruit as it is. But the grape has so many other forms that it can take.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we juice it, it becomes grape juice.
Mm-hmm.
If we let it sit for a while, it becomes wine.
That's true.
And if we just let it dry up, it becomes a raisin.
Ew.
I like raisins. But if you think about the life of a grape and how it adapts to every situation that is put in for the better, is amazing. Like if in its natural form, it's a fruit that we can eat and make nourishment to our body. If we were to juice it, it becomes thirst quenching. It can heal whatever dryness is in our mouth. If we let it sit for a while and put it on the back burner, it's going to come back up even more strong and more potent than it was before. If we let it dry out to die, because that's what a raisin is, a dry grape, it's still a snack at the end of the day. So in our lives, when we put in these different situations, or like I feel like that I'm being pressed and I'm about to pop and I can't take anymore, you become a grape juice. And then your thirst for more is going to be quenched. If you're put on the back burner and you feel like people are passing you up and people are not giving you the opportunity that you need to do, you're going to sit there and you become stronger. You're going to be more creative. You're going to become more potent like the wine. And if people are left you out to die and think that you are done and let you dry up in the sun, you're going to come out and you're still going to be a motherfucking snack at the end of the day because you are always where you need to be in every situation. And that's what the grape is. Mm-hmm. The grape adapts to whatever situation it needs to be in. And that's how we have to take our lives. Meet ourselves where we are. Don't worry about what's next. Don't worry about what's coming. Meet yourself right there where you are. If you had a grape juice phase, be a great-ass juice. Mm-hmm. If you've been left on the back burner, be a great-ass wine. If people left you to die, be a great-ass raisinette. Meet the people where you are and be like the life of a grape.
That was great. At first, I didn't know where you was going, like most of them. But you finished really strong.
Be like a grape.
I really enjoyed that.
A motherfucking dapped.
Yeah, like I was talking to, okay, so I'm sure you guys saw, because I send everybody, for anyone who ever feels like special, like I send you my videos in particular, no bitch, I have a rotation. Everyone gets them. But.
Well, damn, I thought I was special. I'm not responding no more.
So I started a Freestyle Friday for, just because I have so much downtime in the place that I'm staying right now that I was just like, I need to write or else I'm going to get into some shit that I shouldn't get into. So I was, with all the time and all the writing that I've done, I was just like, okay, maybe I could put this out there and just be a different voice. And I guess when I thought of every reason why I shouldn't, none of them were legit. It was just kind of like, look, either you put this shit out here or nobody hears it. And I think at this point, a lot of us need to throw a little more caution to the wind in terms of our own art because we sit on it. And some of it is really good. I like to think I'm really good. But if we don't put it out there, there's no growth to be had. And like I said earlier, the people who have made it, the Cardi B's and the people that we kind of shit on sometimes, they said, I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. And look at them. Still counting coins and not giving a fuck. Mm-hmm. Making the music that you may or may not like. And not everyone's going to like your shit. Mm-hmm. It's just there are Chris's in this world. There are Chris's in
everything.
Right. And it's just like, so what you going to do? Is it really going to affect you that much or are you going to create?
But if I was on a team, I bet it'll be better.
You know? But at least like you put it out there so that way someone can be like, oh, let me be a part of your team so I can fix this. As opposed to, oh, I do music. Well, what do you do? Like, let me hear something. Oh, I don't got nothing ready. Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. Stop missing your opportunities. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was just an add-on to Uniquely Speaking. That was really good, though.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Be a grape.
Stop looking at me like that and then saying.
I am about to start saying it. Chris, be a grape. I'm a grape.
Now, what phase of grape are you in?
Sometimes I feel like I'm a wine.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like I'm grape juice.
Mm-hmm.
Just pressed. No, I think I'm in a good spot, y'all. Like, I'm 2 weeks away from another entire decade of life, like another chapter. And I think where I am now, I think I just need to focus on being the greatest Kelvin I can be at this very moment in time. And I think that I'm slowly becoming that.
It's really about to be another decade.
I know. I feel recharged. Do I feel like I have a hell of a lot of shit to accomplish? Yeah. But also I start thinking of age not as like as a marker, but like as just like a timestamp. Mm-hmm. Cause I was thinking like I feel so damn old and I have so much more to do. But now I start thinking about the people that I work with and I see do things, mm-hmm. and they're a lot older than me, and they're really just now starting to get in their groove.
Look at Charlamagne the Guy, Angela Yee, and DJ Envy. Yeah, they're on their 40s.
They're in their 40s. I look at like people like my boss, like Jason Lee and Melissa and Gio, like they're all in their 40s. But
Jason Lee looks like he's in his 40s.
Don't say that. I love you, Jason. I love you. But, their careers are just. Jason just started season 13 of Wildin' Out.
How did he get on there?
Persistence.
That's true. Right. I just answered that question. I mean, in terms of he's not funny.
Consistency, persistence.
That's true. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
I was there when he asked Nick Cannon if he can be on Wildin' Out.
What?
I was there in that room. And it started off, even before he was like, yeah, I'm going to ask Nick if I can be on Wildin' Out. I'm going to ask Nick if I can be on Wildin' Out. And he said it so much that he believed in himself. And it started off, I think for him, it probably started off as a joke. Like, I'm just asking Nick.
Right.
But then he was like, you know what? I'm going to ask Nick. And he asked Nick. And Nick said, okay, come to boot camp. Because, it's a boot camp. Because everybody goes to boot camp don't make it.
Oh.
And he went to boot camp, and he made it through. And now he's on his second season.
Wait until I fucking get my foot in the door.
On last season.
He was on last season.
He was on like 1 or 2 episodes, probably.
No, he had a few. He had a
Yes,
few moments.
but it can also be like a just hilarious
That's
situation.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, he was there. But, like, sometimes they edit around and edit a lot of stuff out. So he had a couple big moments. But, like, yeah. But it's just, like, looking at that, like, believe it, be persistent and consistent.
I'm so mad the one time that I met Nick at when I used to be at Page, when they did Wildin' Out, I told myself I was going to ask this nigga, can I work for Incredible? I didn't fucking ask him.
What's incredible?
His production.
Yeah, his
company.
production.
I was so, like, I told myself, I was like, because I'm working his post today, and I was like, I'm going to say what's up, because I'm black. I know he going to say what up to me. So I was like, I'm going to just say what's up and be like, hey, how can I apply to Incredible? But I just never. We just said what up, and I got shook, and I was like, damn, I can't even ask.
Be persistent.
You got to take those.
Stop psyching yourself out. And that's what I'm learning now. Stop psyching yourself out.
If they come back, I need your red coat, and I'm going to be a Page. And I'm going to be like, hey, Nick, what's up, man? How can I apply for Incredible?
Yeah. And I got you. I have it.
I definitely met Vivica A. Fox, and I was going to just ask her if she knew of anything, any comedic roles that needed someone that just had a personality with a new face. But I was so shook that she was in my face. That and her Botox.
Face was just tight.
I was like...
But I realized, because I've come across a lot of different celebrities now, because, I'm Hollywood.
Right.
Beard flip. But they're just
This
normal
nigga said
ass.
beard flip.
Yeah, beard flip. They're normal ass people.
They are.
And if you just approach
And
them
I'm
like
sure
normal
Nick
ass
would have
people,
been like, oh.
Nick is one of the nicest people I met.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably
He's
would have just
so
been
humble
like,
and
fuck
just
it.
so.
He probably would have told me, like, oh, you quit today. I can fuck with you right
we
now.
had to
probably.
talk about his shoes. He told me they was custom Air Maxes.
If I ever
is
meet
nice.
Nick Cannon again, I'm asking.
When?
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys for listening to another edition of The Get Right. As always, you can catch me on social media, on Instagram at The World According to Eric, Twitter and Facebook at Eric Devante, and Snapchat at Picasso_3.
And you can meet me, Calvin, where I am at Instagram, KelvinOlOgy. It's Kelvinology. That's my name. Follow me. I follow back.
And on Twitter and Instagram, you can catch me at CCCAW. And as always, guys, I hope y'all got right.
That's right. Get right or get left.
Bitch, you better get right. Right. That time when y'all was gone and I had to say, I was like, fuck, what did they say?